right now as we speak. Come on over. Listen, get over here. We getting ready to get to it tonight. It is absolutely going to be a movie tonight. My fellas are here. The ladies will be pulling up really, really soon. And listen, we are looking for 2 more women. Come over to the YouTube channel right now. Nothing But the Truth Podcast, TikTok. I love y'all. I gotta go. Nothing But the Truth Podcast. Everybody that's on Instagram right now, come over to the Nothing But the Truth Podcast. We got some topics for y'all tonight, right? Let me pin this right now for everybody that's on Instagram. Nothing But the Truth Podcast. Let me just go ahead and get this up. We got everybody coming. Come over to join the conversation, right? To join the conversation. We have a star-studded conversation tonight. Come over to the YouTube channel. Nothing But the Truth Podcast, guys. We are going to talk about interracial dating tonight. We are going to talk about how toxic women dodge accountability. We are going to talk about the lack of respect and protection for Black men in America. I mean, we got topic upon topic upon topic upon topic tonight. We also have viral clips of the week, so that is something else that we will be talking about. And I meant to tell y'all, I be so busy. I be trying to like get y'all situated. I be doing like 1,000 different things. I want you guys to start bringing we're going to call it the Let Me Cook for a Second clips of the week. And what we'll do with that is, right, whenever you see something that you feel passionately about, I want you guys to start having those clips and sending them to me, and we'll start breaking them down every week, because I see a lot of stuff that really, 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 really pisses me off weekly. And listen, we are going to get to it tonight. It is absolutely going to be a movie. We're going to get some more women up here. And the reason why is because we don't want to just bully you tonight. And we know you can hold your own. We know that. We get that. We understand that. Like I said, everybody that's just tapping into the chat, man, if you do not follow Melly the Specialist, go follow him. If you do not follow Mont, go follow him. If you do not follow Hot Boy Twin _82, make sure you go follow him. If you do not follow Akira Rashane. If you don't follow Akira Rashane, make sure y'all go follow her. If you do not follow DJ Hamp, make sure y'all go follow him. These are all super duper dope influencers. I would not have them up here if they were anything else. Come over to the YouTube channel right now. And if you want to say anything, you're more than welcome, but you have to come over to the YouTube channel. Everybody that is on my TikTok right now, I know you guys wonder every single weekend, Truth, where are your lives? What are you doing? Where are you hosting these at? I keep seeing all of the clips. I keep seeing all of the episodes. You have to come over to the YouTube channel. We got some topics tonight. I'm pretty sure you guys got some topics as well. The YouTube channel, sweetheart, is Nothing But the Truth Podcast. That is where we're at right now. And for everybody that is here, you have to hit the like button. You have to hit the share button. You have to hit the subscribe button. We're going to play my card game tonight. Y'all all got liquor? The game is called Truth or Drink. Everybody got liquor in the house?
Yeah.
I don't drink, but I'm a drink to play the game. Well, I probably won't have to drink because I'm unbelievably honest. But the game is going to expose a lot of nonsense. So that's going to be a segment that we do as well, right? This is one of my card games, which is called Nothing But the Truth card game. And there's a couple of icebreakers in here that it's a dating card game, but it's also interactive. It's fun. And it's going to expose a lot of nonsense this evening. How's everybody feeling on this beautiful Sunday?
Good.
Well.
Everybody good? Everybody well? Mel,
Yes,
your microphone is muted. How do I sound? Am I clear today?
Yeah.
Like crystal clear, because they was talking shit. Now, mind you, I always had a mic, but I really don't be on that. Like, and I got mics. Like, this is one of the most expensive wireless mics you can. They just be laying around the house. But you know, like, even if you watch my content, I don't really be giving a like. I got lit already. Anyway, so now, everybody on TikTok, come over, guys. Hit the likes, hit the shares. Another thing, right? We have a segment that I think I was already telling you guys about, where we are going to do the Let Me Cook for a Second second clips of the week. Now, to let me cook for a second clips of the week, I want y'all to start bringing y'all own. Like, if you see, maybe it's a clip that I said that triggered you, right? I'm cool with that. I dodge no accountability. You might say, Truth, you said the most simplest stuff that I've ever heard, or the corniest stuff, or the most narcissistic shit that I've ever heard, and I want to cook you for the week. Cook me. Like, I prefer to be well done. If you're going to cook me, all I'm going to say is a little bit different from cooking me in the comment section and me sitting in front of you and you getting your ish off. So I'm cool. I'm going to let you go. Just, what do they say? Let lying dogs lie or something like that. Is that the saying? I could be.
Let sleeping dogs lie.
Okay, don't kick the bear or something weird like that. And it's not a threat. I'm just, I'm not saying I'm a bear. I'm just saying, But anyway, I want you guys to hit the likes. We are not going to get this live started until we hit the likes. Another thing that we are going to be on, right, is right. You are getting 3 hours of our time, guys. Make sure y'all hit the super stickers. If you do not know what the super stickers are, they are the dollar signs at the bottom of the screen. We are sponsored by Out of the Trunk Records, right? We are Out of the Trunk Records, which means that we doing this shit out the trunk. We don't have no brand endorsements or any of that. So if you want to show love, it is the dollar sign at the bottom of the screen. $1 will make us holler, $5 will keep us alive, $10 will get us to grin, $100 we might could get it in. And listen. How was everybody's Valentine's Day? First and foremost, how about that? How about we start it off on a nice note before we get crazy?
So you asking us?
I mean, did anybody? Or how about this? Let me revise the question. Did everybody here have a Valentine?
No, I didn't.
Well, I did,
But what?
Was that the penis man, or was that the? Was that the man with the penis that don't work? The man you said his penis didn't.
No.
No.
I didn't have a Valentine's, but I got some flowers.
Okay. I love that.
Truth, you really gonna do me like that right now?
What did I do?
You really gonna do me like that right now?
So a lot of times I really don't know what I do. So if I was offensive in any way, I did not mean to be in any way, shape, or form. Let me tell you my issue with this live, right? I feel some type of way. You said send you the link. Be done it. I remember him. Let me say this. I feel some type of way that, oh no, my followers came in with the super chats heavy. Hold on, let me get to them because I see Hamp people. Yo, y'all, if y'all let Hamp people outdo me tonight, I'm telling you right now, this will be the last live we ever do. And I guarantee when you come to my show, I guarantee you look out. Anyway, thank you, Sharia Granger. I appreciate you so much. And Denise, you don't ever disappoint. We want some white money in here tonight. I got a lot of Caucasian followers. Share some of that white money. We're not going to forget DJ Hamp folks as well. And make sure we hit the goals, y'all. We here for y'all. We got some super duper dope topics. Did you guys have any topics tonight before we get like knee deep into this joint?
I have a topic.
Really? Is it a good one though? Or is it just one to have one? Because it's a joke.
I think it's a great topic to talk about, especially with the panel we got tonight.
Oh, okay. You know what's so crazy? And before we get like deep, I'm sorry. Go ahead, sir.
Only 2 women.
We need more. Matter of fact, this is what I'll do. Are there any beautiful young ladies that are in the chat right now? Right, you are camera ready. You are camera ready. I will give you the opportunity of a lifetime. I'll let you come up here for all of the times you've seen a video and you was like, I would really like to go at Truth. I know how y'all be feeling. I'll let y'all come up. Are there any ladies that are camera ready and are conversationalists? This is a one-time only thing because I was late. I didn't send all of the invites out. I apologize. That was on me. Thank you, Cherie. She is sending them super stickers in. As long as we beat Hamp, Cherie, we good to go. Thank you so much, sweetheart. We cannot let Hamp beat us tonight. And we need more likes, guys. Hit the likes, hit the subscriptions, hit the shares. We are going to get into these topics tonight. Everybody on TikTok, come over to the YouTube channel right now. Who want to come up here? Hey, we're gonna get y'all some backup. We're gonna get y'all some backup. We got y'all. Everybody on Instagram, you have to come over to the YouTube. Come over to the YouTube channel. Yes. But anyway, you can start with your topic. I'm gonna let you go ahead and kick this thing off. Ladies first. What's the topic, ma'am?
So my topic was, why do men pursue relationships with women and they know that they're not ready for a relationship?
Wow. It's so much that I want to say, but I won't, right? I'm gonna let one of these good brothers answer because I feel a way about that question. Would anybody like to lead with something?
Do I need to repeat it? Y'all need me to repeat it?
Y'all need her to repeat that question, fellas?
Yeah, repeat it. Okay, repeat it.
Why do men pursue women without the intentions of actually being with them? Without the intentions of being in a relationship with them? Like, why do they pursue women that they know that's ready for a relationship?
How do you know she ready for a relationship?
Because women, we talk about relationships all the time.
Y'all talk, but y'all actions don't match the talk because y'all fucking before you make a sandwich. So you can't sit up here and tell me what you ready for, but none of your actions mirror that or back it up. Put them in the bathroom.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
No fellas ain't gonna answer it.
I'm speaking for all the fellas, especially Naeem.
Why? No, you can't speak for all the fellas.
You can't speak. That's what I'm about to say.
That's not how they go.
You can't speak for all of them because
these my brothers. Naeem, don't fuck it up, please.
Oh Lord. Go ahead, Naeem.
Hold on, my shit. I mean, can you hear me straight?
I want to.
You got a delay, Naeem. You got a delay. You got a little delay.
I think y'all go.
He probably like 4 seconds
Toronto,
behind
this
us.
fucking service.
Yeah.
I got a rebuttal question. If I'm in the mall and I see a chick I want, why do I have to want to be in a relationship with her? Why can't I just simply want relations? Why do I have to want a relationship is the question. Is that the only thing it could be? Either friends or relationship? What about everything that's in the middle?
I think that's a conversation that you need to have as the woman needs to express what she's looking for. And then that goes back to what I spoke about on my page. That goes back to being able to identify a man that actually wants you versus a man that just want to experience you. A lot of women don't know how to identify the two.
I mean, a lot of women don't know how to, because you know the saying.
Women don't know how to identify.
Y'all not cooking enough for me.
Delineate the two.
Wait. You know the saying. You know the saying that men talk their way out of coochie all the time. Women talk their way out of relationships all the time. Maybe we did see it and say, "Damn, she might be the one. I gotta meet my mom one day." Everything, but then you get to know one, and be like, "Yo, she's not wifey material." A simple conversation could tell you that she looked good enough to keep, to fuck with, but a conversation could tell you. I could look on the chick's Instagram and be like, "Oh, I want to be, I wouldn't wife her." So maybe that was the intention, but maybe it was something on her part that changed everything. It could simply it could be that simple. Like she's, maybe she turned the guy off, and now she's technically in the quote unquote friends with benefit zone. That's the thing. Like you won't ever get out the friends with benefit zone.
Do you
just like y'all friend zone men that y'all know?
Right. So do you be upfront and honest with her and let her know, like, I'm not looking for a relationship?
They don't be upfront.
Come on.
Why not? No, it's some men that do be up.
Oh, I thought you meant say.
Is honest.
What if he don't know what he want?
Huh?
What if he don't know what he want? What if
I'm
he just?
saying
If I get your number today, I'm gonna tell you.
I'm sorry. Say that again, Akira.
My whole thing is this: if you know what you want out the gate, then go ahead and say what it is that you want. Because 9 times out of 10, you have a lot of women out here who actually say that they're looking for a certain relationship or looking for certain relations, and men still pursue that woman with knowing their intentions. My whole thing is the hidden intentions. Why does it have to be you got to hide your intentions to conquer a woman? Because I think that's what it is. It's like the conquering of a woman. It's not the fact that he's wanting to deal with her on that level. It's the fact that he tries to see if he can kind of water her down. And a lot of times people don't realize that.
It ain't really that.
Sometimes we got to see what the woman about, and shit, we got to test the coochie out first. We got to see if we even like the total package. Why we go sit there and invest all our time and she beautiful trash? We don't got time to be wasting time. And every woman that we see, we don't want to be in relations with. We got selfish desires. We just want to hit it and get up out of there. So all the bras I did not
say that then.
Yo, I'm
No.
an honest guy. I don't care. I'm gonna tell you,
They're not.
you look
Some
good.
men is not that nigga. Like that nigga that can say that. Like yeah, that's just what it is. They have to lie. They have to.
That's real
They
shit.
have to
But let-
sugarcoat it. Like they
but
can't
let-
just
let-
be
let me-
straightforward
let me
to a
ask-
woman and tell
let me-
her.
let me-
Hold on, real quick, Aim, ladies, if y'all need y'all rent paid, right? And you you gotta do what you gotta do. You gonna walk up to a man and just say, "Yo, I need my rent paid," or you gonna be like, act like you like him, and you know he spend money.
Well, how will
You
we know
said
if he
what?
spend money?
If you need your rent paid, right? You need a couple dollars. If you going like a lot of women got like 5 or 6 niggas in their phone. They know they can hit up for $60, $100. Like, are you going to tell all them niggas like, yo, I kind of like you, but I really need a couple dollars?
That's not how I say it, but I will straightforward ask for what I want, for sure.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is like, we put the responsibility of us having discernment on other people. Like, okay, a man is a guy is supposed to like want to hit you. You already know that. You already know every
for
nigga
sure.
want to hit you, right?
For
So it's
sure.
like, use some discernment. I got to use discernment when it comes to dealing with women. I'm not going to tell women, well, if y'all just want money, why don't you just tell me? Like, no, I'm not going to say that. I'm gonna use my discernment. And if I feel like you think I'm a trick, then I'm out.
Yeah, Akira, most relationships, like 95%, start from people pursuing sex. And then they grow past that once these people have an inclination towards one another. But most relationships start out with people being casual, pursuing sex, and then they grow on each other.
One thing about women, even like the horrors of horrors, still don't want to be treated like one. Like you just can't get a girl's number at 8:15 and then at 8:17 be like, yo, I want to stick this dick in you. Like that's come on. Or even like even if you try to romance it a little bit, like you have like let's be real. Think of all the bodies you got. How many of them would you have had if the guy was honest in the first 5 minutes? So sometimes we all know you got to fake it till you make it. Sometimes that's y'all be like, just
But
be
at
honest.
what
Maybe she
point
wanted
do
to,
you
but we
be
know that's
honest?
not how it
At
goes though.
Okay, we're gonna say not just meeting a woman. At what point are you honest with her and you let her know that this is not what you're looking for with her after
They
you get
don't.
the-
That's the thing. Ain't nobody answered the question about that. They
Okay,
don't.
so I want you to
You
hold up.
I did. I said sometimes what y'all
Hold
say turn the guy off.
But hold
But
on.
when do you
know
tell a
that-
woman that she
Hold on.
Yeah, the truth get out.
Because it got to be one person at a time. There's too many people talking over each other. Like if you want to go and if you have a question, right, make sure you direct the question to specific people. So this is how you got to run your movie, right? Let me show you how to run your movie. So you ask a question, then you specifically go down the line. Hey, Hot Boy, I want to know how you feel. Mott, I want to know how you feel. Mel, how do you feel about this? Run your movie. So because when I put you in the driver's seat, we can't just bang the fuck out, right? Like we got to really lock in and direct traffic. So the question was super duper dope. Before we continue, we have over 155 people in here, like Lisa has said, and only 62 likes, right? So we go out of our way to do this. We need for y'all to hit the likes. That's the thumbs up at the top or the bottom of the screen, right? Secondly, for every single person that has grabbed a super sticker, thank you guys so much for hitting the $ at the bottom of the screen. We got another special guest. She just tapped in. She late, but she on nigga time. We gonna let it be great. She's a super duper dope influencer. I stumbled across her content this week and I was just in awe. She was saying some things that are just unbelievably accountable. And it just made my day. So I had to have her here. Thank you so much for coming up. We appreciate you. Let me give you a little bit of the ground rules before we get into this. And we're just stalling because we want them to hit these likes. Hit those super stickers at the bottom of the screen. There is nowhere else on a Sunday that you're going to be able to lock in and get a panel like this for damn near 3 hours for $1.99. Hit the fucking super stickers, you cheap motherfucker. Now, anyway, let me say, and hit those likes. That's free. It's free to hit the likes. Now that we got that out the way, right? I want you to introduce yourself and let the people know who you are, where they can find you, and all of that good shit.
You want me to go? Oh, y'all
Yes,
already
ma'am.
went because I'm
Yes,
late.
ma'am. I want you to go for sure.
All right. My name is Naughty. I have my own talk show that I do. I do it on TikTok. It's called The Naughty at Night Show. Y'all can catch that on TikTok, typically Tuesdays and Thursdays at 11 p.m. Eastern time. I'm working on building up that YouTube. The YouTube is also at The Naughty at Night Show, and all social media is at Naughty the Villain.
Okay, I love it. Thank you so much for tapping in. We are going to get into some super duper dope topics tonight. And I wanted to bring you up because we needed a different opinion because we got Naeem.
Okay.
I don't know if you know who Naeem is, but he's for the sisterhood, right? He's definitely pro-feminine. Like whatever is feminine going on, he is knee deep in there with lack of accountability for the women. The other people, you'll start to see who they are and what they do. Everybody has their own following. Everybody does their own thing. Like I said, hit the likes. And so now that we got that out the way, the super sticker is the dollar sign at the bottom of the screen. Now that we got that out the way, Akira, please run your movie. What is your question again?
So my question is, why do guys pursue women without the intentions or with the intentions of knowing that he's not ready for anything serious?
So let me answer, right? Because I feel like maybe you weren't getting enough context. So let me make this crystal clear. How is a man supposed to know what his intentions are beyond the physical without getting to know you? Like, do you think that a man sees a beautiful woman and he's like, I wonder if she's into science. I wonder if we're going to get married. He's not looking at you thinking that it is a mutual attraction thing at first. The same way when you see that nice ass dude working out or driving his Benz and he get out and everything's sitting right, you're not looking at him initially saying that's going to be my husband. You're looking at him initially saying, I'm trying to see what's going on with that. Now, when we meet each other and we talk and we engage and we start kicking it, yes, can things move along quite quickly? Absolutely. But you have to understand the mindset of a man versus a woman. And let me cook for a second, right? Because I'm going to elaborate for you. Let's just talk about sex. For women, sex is HBO after dark, right? Like it's the close pelvic thrusting and the back rubs and the kissing and the romanticizing. Sex for us mentally is the shit that you see when Pinky getting her head stepped on with the left foot on the back of her neck and choking her and hitting her all it's the same thing. Women overly romanticize, and this is how you end up being overly invested. No man from the gun bus off very first meet knows what his intentions are with you. He just doesn't. And so what happens, and you've been here because most women have been here, and stop me when I'm lying. If I'm lying, say truth, shut the fuck up. I'll take that, right? How many men have been unbelievably honest, right? Because in the beginning, I don't know what I want, but how many men have pursued you, slept with you, told you what it was or what it was going to be or what they could offer you, but his penis told you something different? Ladies, has a penis ever talked to you?
You're not lying.
Okay. Has a penis ever talked to you, Akira?
For sure.
Has a penis ever told you everything his mouth didn't?
For sure.
Okay, then. So why, right? Do we sit up here and we paint like this? Guys are just coming into it knowing that I have these expectations and they're not honoring them. The harsh reality is women meet people, right? And you can tell them exactly what it is, but your nature is to nurture. Your nature is to see things in men that they don't see in themselves. So you'll fall in love with the person that you want him to be versus who he actually is. Now, let me enjoy this. I'm gonna land a plane because I want y'all to like walk it down like this. Are there some men, right, that manipulate women out of cat? For sure. But this is the gag. Like the good brother Mott said, we have to practice discernment because there have been men trying to manipulate you out of cat since you've sprouted breast. Since you've sprouted breast and you started walking a little different and you start putting spritz in your hair, men have been trying to penetrate you since the beginning of time. And you haven't let every man that you come in contact penetrate you, have you? So who's tricking who? I landed my plane. Y'all go ahead and cook. Hit the likes. Let's get to it tonight. I ain't coming to play with y'all. What's up?
And what about
I mean,
when
you're not wrong. You're not wrong. I don't think that.
Let her go. Go ahead.
I was just saying majority. I think that majority of the people that say, "Well, I was manipulated. He manipulated me." Whenever they actually tell the story and they say it out loud, that you can start to pinpoint exactly where he gave you the red flags. And it's like, you overlooked them. Really, you didn't even overlook them. You just had your own image, your own fantasy that you created in your mind when you got with him, based off of, you know, whatever fantasy you wanted him to be. Because here's the thing, a lot of times women, when we're younger, well, I would say all the time, as we're younger, we're getting pushed with princess movies, and they're giving us babies when we're babies. We're 3 years old, they're giving us baby dolls, and they're, you know, so we get this fantasy of being wives and mothers and all that, but we don't never have the husband there. Like, the husband can be anybody. So what's happening is we're becoming adults and we're just putting men in that place of that fantasy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're taking the fantasy that we have and we're just inserting a man in there who may not have the qualities that a husband is supposed to have. You know, we're just filling in the blanks, if that makes sense.
Because y'all so romantic and y'all romanticize everything.
We romanticize life, yeah.
You a lot of women will romanticize being smutted out as it being romantic. And this is what I'm telling you. You'll be like, he was in here and he was thrusting me. No, he was busting your ass and you knew it was nothing because he left you in the bed. He ain't throw you no warm rag or nothing, put his pants on and slid. Well, you know, he's just mysterious like that. Y'all lie to yourselves so much. And this shit is literally in your face. And I got you, bro. And let me just give you this, and then I want to land. I was talking about this earlier. I was actually counseling one of my clients. And ladies, if you are watching this, it is so easy to date. And y'all are going to get mad at me because y'all say the dating pool is shitty and blah, blah. The issue with women, you guys do not know how to compartmentalize. And that is why you cannot date successfully. That is where y'all fuck up at every single time. Labels are for a reason. You don't know how to label these men. And because you do not know how to label these men, this is why you have no success with dating. Some of these men are garlic powder and they're just going to be good on pizza. Straight like that. Some of these men are cinnamon and they're just going to be good on oatmeal. But what you want is you want a multi-purpose season that goes on everything. So you meet these men, and because you are dating with intention, which is the stupidest ish that I've ever heard in my life, you go into it and every man that you date, you think that he's a candidate to be your man. And some of these men are just penis. Some of these men are just vacations. Some of these men are just conversation. Some of these men are just good to look at. Some of these men, you know for a fact, are going to take you to hell if you follow them. Put him in a phone under fire then. Label these men and you'll be able to date successfully. My plane is landed. Get y'all shit off. Hit the likes, turn us up, y'all. Be rocking and rolling tonight.
I want to say something too. Like, sometimes a lot of guys do keep it a buck with you from the beginning. Yo, I don't want nothing serious. We just gonna fuck around, play around. And they be like, okay, cool, I'm with that. But then they start to fall. Like, you can't help it. And another thing women like to say, they be like, well, if you ain't want nothing serious, why are you being so nice to me? Like, that's another thing. Like, y'all think y'all should only be treated nice if a guy want a relationship? What if I want to take you to the carnival and get on the Ferris wheel with you and walk with you and win one of the little teddy bears you win if I shoot the basket? That shouldn't change the fact, like, that's just being nice, or, you know, like, that shouldn't make you feel like, all right, okay, maybe he do want a relationship now. That's just a guy being nice regardless. Like, why can't a guy treat you nice even if y'all just smashing? Like, you know what I mean? Unless you just want a guy that's going to be a booty call to you. But that like, you know what I mean? Like, 3 months down the line, you agreed that y'all would just be casual dating. Now 3 months down the line, I want more. So sometimes y'all change y'all mind.
But can you let some of the women answer, why is it a crime, or why is it misconstrued that nice treatment means that we are progressing into a relationship? Why do y'all get that misconstrued? Why is being treated nicely not your norm?
That's exactly what I was saying.
Every woman is,
yeah.
I'm listening. Go ahead.
Every woman don't feel like that. Every woman don't, because a lot of times when a woman knows what her intentions are, what it is she want, every woman don't think like that. Because at the end of the day, if a man tells me, oh, this is what I'm looking for, this is what I want, I'm going the other way because that's not what I want. So you can't project that on me. So a lot of times when men say that, they don't realize that a lot of men don't keep it real. A lot of men do not keep it real. Y'all up here that's on this panel, y'all are speaking from a different perspective that some women in the dating scene don't see. We don't see that all the time.
I don't think you understand the question.
My question for you, 1 second, Mel, because we gotta like when we have certain points, we gotta like really lock on those points. My question to you, Akira, off initial interaction, the first time that we meet, right, or second, whatever, what are you expecting for a man to say to you? Please tell me. What does that look like? I meet Akira. What's my conversation for you?
The thing is, I don't have any expectations. I let you show me who you are. That's the thing. But I let you show me who you are.
Well, I'm lost now because you just said if a man is saying things that you don't want to hear. So what are you? So you have no expectations at all, which I know is bullshit, but cool. I'll let you be there. So what does the conversation look like? What would be a conversation that would turn you on?
That would turn me on? Just an intellectual conversation. We can be talking about anything. But the thing is, that's what I'm saying. I don't have any expectations on how a man should be as far as who he is when he's first coming to me, right? I don't have those. I let a man show me who he is, and then we progress from what he shows me. If I see something from that point that I do not like, then I'm going to say that, and I'm going to let it be known that this is not what I like. This is not what I'm looking for. You just like Naeem said, you can tell from a man's conversation or from a conversation period what their intentions are. Like, be for real. You can already see how their conversation is based on what it is that they're looking for. Okay. Once you see that, that's when you start to ask questions.
You just said you don't have any expectations for men, but you're advocating for men to be have integrity before you meet them, and when you meet them, that's an expectation. Tell me what you want.
What do you mean?
So you're advocating and saying that you want men to tell you exactly what they're looking for when they meet you.
I said I go based off what they talk about in their conversations.
You're saying that now. Now you're saying that you use discernment, but before you were advocating for the man to do the work.
I was not advocating for the man to do the work. That's something that was your perception of what I said. I know exactly what I said. I said that I expect whatever he shows me, that's what I take from the conversation. So
how is it a conversation of why can't you guys just be honest and tell us your intentions, right? Because men don't say that.
A woman, let me say this. A woman can tell you her intentions all day long, right? But deep down inside, as a man, you know your intentions, right? You know what your intentions are when you see that woman or whatever your first intentions were. You know what your intentions are. So when you sit down and you talk to a woman and you see that she's a different caliber, because first of all, a lot of y'all men don't admit this, but y'all will look at a woman's Instagram or social media and all of that, and you can see what type of woman she is, right? Really? But with that approach, you're approaching her in a different way.
So what are your intentions? So that's the question. What are you, because you don't have any expectations. Cool. We get that, we got that, we love that. What are your intentions? Since you're an intentional dater, because you can know what intentions turn you off. So meeting Akira, right? What are your intentions, Miss Akira? What are your intentions?
My intentions are to see where we can go when we have a conversation, right? And once we have a conversation, that's when I see if you have anything that I like. As far as conversation wise, if we can't even have a conversation, then what are we doing? Because at that point, it ain't nothing but having sex at that point. If we can't even talk about and have an intellectual conversation, then what are we doing?
All right.
Any longer, or like, is this? Are we?
I can let y'all can move. Y'all can go ahead because
there's a whole bunch to unpack.
Well, go on.
That's what I'm saying.
It is. This is.
Let me jump in.
Do your thing, Mel. You've been patiently waiting. Go ahead.
Because I ain't want to, I ain't want to give them.
I appreciate that, and I want the ladies at the end of this. Y'all gonna have some input as well because we hear a lot.
So listen.
I wasn't talking to Akira. Go ahead, Naughty. I'm sorry.
The question wasn't.
You said, hold up. You said my microphone is going out on your side?
I said her microphone. I think that her name is Akira. I can hear the men, but her microphone was going out.
Did you not hear anything that she said?
Barely.
God damn it.
Our questions will help recap
but y'all keep going.
All right, so the fellas' questions will help you recap it. So fellas, go whoever was going first. I'm out your way. Please.
Let me say something real quick. One, Akira, come on, let's be honest here. First of all, your question was loaded, and you got a follow-up question behind it. We see straight through the bullshit. I want to also say that one of the reasons why the simple fact that we don't say y'all this is because, honestly speaking, and I'm going to say it, Hamp said it the nice way, I'm going to say it straightforward. A lot of y'all females can't handle the truth. And we tell you straight from the gate, we just want to fuck. Y'all not with that. Y'all know y'all only with that when it comes to a certain caliber of dude and a certain type of time that your type on. We ain't gonna play this type of game. Another reason in specific is y'all will run with this whole scenario of, oh, well, why he do this, why he do that. Y'all think y'all coochie is so good that even if y'all accept to the terms of what we saying, hey, look, I wanted to take it slow or take it whatever, and we gonna run with this. Y'all think y'all coochie so good that it will change how we is so y'all can actually try to potentially put us in a relationship. And if that don't work, that's when it gets to the question that you just had. Why are you wasting the time? Well, you knew what it was from the gun bust. So let's not sit here and play that type game. We not gonna do that, man. But go ahead. I got more, but go ahead.
Next fella, next man.
Real quick though, you said from our conversation, well, don't let our conversation get to you because it's called finesse. I can tell you what you want to hear. Fuck what I say, watch what I do. So I can tell you all this game, put all this dirt, all this shit in your face, but I'm telling you a beautiful lie. So you got to watch what I do because I can tell you anything. So don't let a man conversation be like, oh, he said all the right shit. We said what we could want to get the pussy. That's it.
But I will say though that like that's not player or cool at all. If you like if you're telling a chick, yo, you might just be the one I'm happily ever after with. If you know you're just trying to smash, that's high school. That's high school game right there. That's not cool at all. That's high school shit, bro.
That's not our business how they get their bucks. Like
that's cool. That's cool. That's lame. That's lame. Just be honest. That's lame. That's lame, bro. If you can't finesse it, just being a cool nigga and being funny and whatever, then that's. But yo, I might marry you. Like you telling a chick you marry her to get some pussy, that's lame, bro. Call it what it is.
But you use the term finesse, so now you can't determine which finesse is bad or worse. You use the term finesse yourself. So if you're gonna finesse,
I never used the word finesse. I didn't say that.
Finesse. You said if you're gonna finesse, don't lie too much based on what Naeem think is enough lying.
No. I said if you're gonna get the coochie, get it off with
finesse. Maybe are you saying you retract the word finesse?
I don't even remember using it. But this is what I mean to say. Finesse could just mean just getting it. But that don't necessarily mean trying to like manipulating her. But if you just can't get it, that's being a wavy dude, a funny dude, and just just being slick, like you know what I mean. But my thing is just don't sell. If you got to sell a dream to get it, then you're not him. That's all I'm saying.
Manipulation. What you just said.
Naeem the Dream.
Right, that's not manipulation.
Naeem the Dream said if you got to sell a dream, go ahead, man.
Being smooth, right? Being smooth, being funny, being all that type of stuff. That's manipulation. It is.
Cook.
We can't hear you now.
We don't want to. Go ahead. I'm giving you the floor.
Yeah, like that's just a form of manipulation, being smooth and all that type of stuff. We know what we're doing. We know what our goal is, and we know what it's going to get us. Right? We're not telling a girl like, yo, I just want to fuck. Honestly, we're not doing all that. We being smooth. We giving her what we know. We know we're going to work. We're giving her what we know she wants. Right? The other guys who, I think it's corny to tell a girl like to be in the friend zone and all that type of stuff. Yeah, I think it's corny, but at the end of the day, that's not my business. He gonna get it how you gotta get it.
Okay, cool. Hamp, go ahead.
I'm curious. So you say you don't have any standards for the men that you come across?
That's not what I said, y'all. That's not what I said.
Let him finish. Hold up. Go ahead. Do you want to dialogue back with her? You want me to unmute her or?
Yeah, I'll be knowing. So I got like a great memory, so I'll be knowing what you're saying, right? I'm just trying to warm you in the conversation. Mm-hmm. Now, what I guess my question is, do you have standards for yourself? Sure. I'm just wondering what standards did your father not teach you to where you don't have standards for other men?
So I feel like it was misconstrued of what I said.
Misconstrued.
For sure. Because what I said was based on the conversation that I have with a man allows me to know if I'm going to proceed with him in that way. That's what I said. Because at the end of the day, if I can have a conversation with you and we can talk and we can, you know what I'm saying, we can speak and we can have that intellectual conversation, then that lets me know, right? where we
Okay.
can go from there.
And this is what I'm saying, right? You need to have a standard for a man before that, right? There's things such as chivalry, right? When your father shows you how to be loved, that you should understand and expect from men that you come across. So for a conversation to be had before you can start to set standards and expectations, you already behind the 8 ball. And so, truth, that was actually something interesting. You like, there's no type of, you don't expect no type of decorum. It's because chivalry is like non-existent. Now, I think one thing I'm trying to find out is who killed it though. Because the brother was just telling me, I walked 2 old ladies to their car at 2 a.m. in DC. They're like, yo, Hamp, you can't do that, son. That they'll call the Jakes on you. You can't carry water to the car for a woman at Costco anymore. You know? So the brothers was even telling me that. But it just gave me cause for pause when Akira is saying she'll know when she start talking to him. But there's a whole lot of things a man will show you before you even get to the dinner table.
Hey, hold on. Let me ask Akira something real quick.
Can I say something?
From what she said. Hold on. Let me ask you something. So, Akira, when you gave this scenario, let's be direct with this. What type of what's the situation here? What's the dynamic of? Because when you say why is the man wasting? Why is he not? Telling you the truth from the gun bust of what he actually wants. At what point is this? Because if we saying that I just met you at the club or a lounge or whatever type of event, what type of where do you think we're going to have this conversation off the gate? Oh yeah, I'm what I'm saying, I'm looking for a wife and all that. That's not how it's going. We having a good time. We out trying to have some fun. You probably sipping. I'm probably sipping. You ain't having that type of conversation. So where is it? Do you feel like the conversation is not being had, or we not telling you the truth after we fucked?
No.
Or,
what?
So wait, listen to what you just said. Listen to what you said. You said we're not being honest, or why would you feel like we're wasting our time? So obviously some time had to go past. So what's the dynamic here that you're asking this off of?
It's not a dynamic. It was just a topic. This ain't nothing personal. This was a topic that I
didn't say no.
Exactly.
That's why I'm shifting the goalpost right back to where she put it. Because ain't we all men up here? Ain't nobody having no, oh yeah, I'm looking for a wife after we just came from the club. We're not doing that. We trying to have a good time, and you probably there to have a good time. You wore the shirt, the bustier with your titties pressed up, trying to get some drink from the niggas and all that shit. Like, good and hell well you ain't doing that. So that's why I asked her, at what point in time is it that you saying that we're not doing this? We're not telling you that we're not looking for anything. Go.
I don't understand the question.
I think we're beating the dead horse here. I think that we're beating the dead horse, unless the ladies had some. And before the ladies go, because I know that y'all got a lot to say, and I'm
not understanding.
Hold up, right? And I was talking about the other ladies because Kira, we get it. And it's cool. It's not an attack. We're just having a conversation, right? But let me just say this. I wanted to say this to everybody, right? If you want your comments read, if you want your comments highlighted, if you want them plastered across the screen, you have to get the super stickers, right? So the super stickers, and this is exactly what you're seeing. You see how Sean Antonio did that? He got the super sticker. That's the $ at the bottom of the screen, y'all. If you want your questions highlighted, grab your super stickers. We're going to read them up, and that is how you can get your topics to enter the chat. If you want these highlighted, definitely make sure y'all hit the likes, but definitely grab the super stickers, and that is how you make us pay attention to the questions that you are asking and the things that you are saying. Now, can we please get one of the beautiful ladies if y'all want to talk about, or how about this? Do y'all still want to cover this topic, or would you like to move on?
I like to move on.
Hey, so hey, really?
I mean, I pretty much
been an hour.
Ladies, vagina only. Go ahead. So to me, you want to move on, Miss Naughty? What would you like?
I was just saying. I mean, I pretty much agree. As far as you can't, I always say, don't give a man too many opportunities to lie to you. And with that being said, it's like if you're watching and waiting for them to tell you what they're going to do, watch what they do. Don't waste time letting them, because they're gonna tell you anything. But if you watch their actions and you have your discernment, you look at what they do, they're going to show you how they truly feel based off the things they do. But you can't, you can't listen to what people say. People going to lie all the time.
Absolutely.
So I basically agree with what some of the men were saying.
I agree too. You can watch what a man do, and if he aligns with your standards, and then you can move forward. But As far as setting expectations through the gate, I agree with Akira on allowing a man to show me who he is. And if he aligns with my standard, then you get what I'm saying, we can move forward. But after, I'm not telling you what I'm looking for in a man out the
Right.
gate. Like,
No.
I'm not doing that.
So may I land this plane real quick, and then we can just get all the way off of this topic. I think that B Dunn wanted to say something, right? Let me just say this for everybody that's watching, so that there's no confusion, right? You say that you want a man's actions to show you how he's moving, correct? But in the same breath, we also heard, right? Like we also know how misleading actions can be as well, because if women are not used to being treated nicely, then you could confuse me treating you nicely as special treatment. So this is why I'm heavy on communication. You have to understand that there are tiers and brackets to every single man that you date, right? So I'm pretty sure that every woman on this panel right now, if I flew you to Paris and fucked you on the balcony, you would probably think that I'm romancing you, right? Like you would be like, damn, like he's pulling out all the stops. A Louis bag on the bed, foot rubs, talk to your feet all night, brush your hair after I brought you out the tub. But did you ever stop to think for a second that I do this with every single woman that I come into contact with? And it does not mean that I want, let me finish. It doesn't mean that I want to be in a relationship with you. It doesn't mean that I'm working towards a relationship with you. All this means is that I am doing what I do. I am a womanizer. I am a ladies' man. That is my thrill. My thrill is making women feel like they're on a cloud, but it does not mean that we're working towards a relationship. So I think that we need to really hyper focus on effective communication. Plane is landed. Let's get to the next topic. Why? And this is for the ladies. I'll let the ladies go first. Why does it seem like black women are so threatened by white women dating black men? One at a time, please. Why are these black women so threatened when
During
these
Black History Month?
I got to go there. It's all I know. It's all I know. Why are black women so threatened by these thick butt white girls that's snatching up all these successful ass black men? Ladies, go first. One at a time, please.
Me personally, I don't give a fuck whoever you date. Like, I don't have an opinion on that.
Okay, next one.
Don't.
Okay, well, easy. Next.
I don't think that we're threatened at all. Like, I mean, you know, that could just be me. I do see the difference. I do see the difference in dynamic though. Whenever a black man is with a white woman, it's, you know, it's villainized, and then whenever a black woman is with a white man, it's praised. You know, but I don't necessarily think that we feel threatened. We don't feel threatened. We feel, I don't know. If we're talking about successful black men, maybe it's a feeling of betrayal. Ooh, they could potentially feel betrayed because we have been oppressed by these people for generation after generation after generation, and majority of us came from poverty at some point. And when you do come up and become something with yourself, you go and give it right back to the white man or the white woman. You know, the people that was out there with you in the fields, the ones that was struggling with you in the hood, the ones that was, you know, doing the crack and selling the crack with you in the 80s, we get left behind. And then you done came up and you done made something of yourself, and you didn't bring the black woman with you. You went to the same people that put us in the position that we was in the first place. So I think that it can come off as maybe they're feeling threatened or anything like that. But me personally, I think it's a sign of betrayal. I think it's on both sides to me.
Akira, you're the last lady standing. Do you have anything to say? And if not, that's okay, because I know the brothers cannot wait to talk about this. Would you like to expound on this, or can you don't feel any way about these white women snatching up these successful black men?
I really don't be caring. To be honest with you, it don't bother me.
Okay, cool. Her plane has landed. Which fella would like to take the stage first? I'm just curious. Is anybody?
Hey, so look,
I don't believe
with Naughty, she was on point in a sense to where, yo, look, a certain generation has done certain things to a certain people, and you know, if you looking at it as a whole, if you feeling some type of way about something that happened when we weren't around, you know, you got to look at it from a standpoint of like where we at now. You know, like things are shifting, things are changing. So it's like if you feel a certain way about something that you see now, you got to kind of go inside of yourself and ask yourself why you really care.
Okay.
Are you saying why do we care about the history of Black people?
You said why do we care about the history?
No, you're saying we have to ask ourselves why do we care about what exactly? Like why do we care about our history or what?
No, why you care about what you see? If you see, you know, two different colored shades of people with each other that are not the same shade.
Oh, right.
I mean, because if you think about it, all the same shade, we just some are lighter than others. So if you're going off of just a color.
Oh, I don't know where he went. How do y'all feel? All right. So any other fellow want to talk about how they feel about this?
I think
we got to be direct though.
I'll go. Can you hear me?
Well, before you go, let's be crystal clear.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, but listen, before we get to it, let me be crystal clear, right? Because I need for when we talk about these topics, we have to very much stay on topic, right? And then we have to be also from a place of reality, because we cannot act as if we don't see it. So we cannot act as if we don't see how Black women attack the ish out of Black men for choosing to level up and deal with other races. It does not necessarily have to be a Becky. So I'm asking you, Naeem, so let me give the question right to you. Why do you feel like Black women are threatened by these white women? Cook, please.
They should be, because a lot of dudes are sellouts. A lot of dudes are sellouts.
A lot of dudes are sellouts?
Yeah, I'll put it like this. If you're black and you're like, if you're black and you're significant other.
Wow, I don't know what happened to the brother. I swear, I wanted him here. No, hold on, camera, because I asked you, and y'all didn't have no type of. See, this is why I do this. Next Black man.
He's gone, but real quick, and I'm gonna get off of it real fast. First and foremost, I love Black women. I ain't gonna lie, but a lot of Black women feel like it should have been them. I live in California. Interracial dating is at an all-time high. And the reason why some Black men get to the Black women is because they've been betrayed and disrespected so long, they ended up go to the other races because they just tired. You know what I'm saying? They want to just come home and have a little bit more peace. They don't want to come home and argue, especially after working 12, 14 hours a day. So they say, you know what? She's more subtle. She's more kind. Like I said, I love Black women. I'm just not going to say, oh, I dated every single race you can name. But Black women is the sweetest women out. But sometimes they could be the most disrespectful.
Okay. See, now we're having the real conversation. And this is the conversation that needs to be had. Next Black. Go ahead, brother. Go ahead, please.
I didn't get I got cut out.
No, brother, you're here.
Oh, I was saying, if you're, am I clear?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Crystal.
If you're Black and your significant other isn't Black, don't invite me to the wedding. Don't invite me to the baby shower. Don't invite me to anything. Don't, like, Black people should. I'm gonna be on my Dr. Umar shit today. I'm gonna be on my Dr. Umar shit today. Like, and don't get me wrong, I'm attracted to all races of women, but when it comes down to it, I will not let fucking Nat Turner down. I'm not letting fucking Huey Newton down, myself. And if she not Black, I'm not doing it. Like, I can't see myself settling down with anybody that's not Black. And yeah, like, I think, I feel like what Black women are y'all running into when y'all say like Black women are disrespectful? Like, do y'all know any quality Black women, or just like hood rats? Like, do y'all know any quality Black women, or y'all just watch Love and Hip Hop and be like, that's Black woman? Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how I feel. A lot of y'all, like, I think y'all watch Love and Hip Hop, the Zeus Network, the Black rappers, the Cardis and Meg Thee Stallions, and like, is that what y'all do? And be like, yeah, that's all Black women right there. y'all sound like white people when y'all do that. That's what white people do. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like that's corny. Like, so, you know what I mean? I couldn't. I like I said, I like all races of women, but that's why I wear Nefertiti on my Nefertiti's on my head 7 days a week.
Next
like,
black
so,
man.
fuck it, call it whatever.
For sure. Next black man.
I don't
There you
think
go.
we're being honest. So I'm gonna call Cat. You know, I think we know how black women feel about these topics, but we're gonna act like everybody just like, I don't care. No, like, we don't care for real for the most part. Men, we really don't be giving a fuck. Like, you ain't gonna see a bunch of men in somebody comments trying to drag somebody husband. What do you do? Like, we ain't you, but it's the women all the time for so many different reasons. It don't even gotta be a white woman dating a black man. It could be a white woman trying to dance. Y'all gonna be like, that, where's the season end? And like all that type of shit. Like, y'all just be hating.
I don't know what kind of women y'all be around, but I honestly
gave you the floor. You had
don't give
nothing
a
to say.
fuck.
Go ahead, mute her. Go ahead, Mop. Finish, please. Yeah, we gave y'all the floor. This is why when you got the floor, you got to mop the motherfucker. Let's go ahead, Mop. Continue.
I just think y'all gotta really dig deep and ask yourself, all right, why am I hating on her? Like, why am I hating? I think we should start there.
Okay. Okay. Thank you, Mott. Mel, you wanna interject in this? And listen, we ain't got to be long-winded. Just keep it real, straight to the point. Why are these black women threatened by these white women? Because we see it.
Because of some personal issues that they got amongst themselves. Because of their personal issues that they got amongst themselves. And I mean, for them, I agree with mine. I agree with Hot Boy Twin. I mean, y'all show it. Y'all can talk on this line and cap all you want. Y'all show it all the time. When y'all see it with the football player, oh, he only went with her so he can get over on her, so he can run over on her, so he can manipulate. No, we tell you time and time again, we don't want to deal with the headache, the arguing, the non-supporting, the non. It's a whole list of stuff that y'all know for a fact. Y'all even do it right now. You can't listen to finish a sentence, but you can sit up there and try to argue back and forth and say, oh, well, men ain't. No, we don't want to deal with a headache, especially, and I'm going to use y'all ladies' favorite word, at this big age. I'm going to leave it at that.
He hit y'all with the big age. Ham, do you want to go or would you like me to go? And then you want to land it. You let me know.
Yeah, no, I go real fast. Yeah, I don't condone no coonery of any type. So black on white, white on black, man, women, man. I don't condone any of that shit. I think that the sentiment is that the white women or whatever women have a better disposition than black women. I think black women take too many liberties with us. I think we should be granted deference without having to ask for it and respect. But y'all always act like we need to earn it. I think that's a uber issue. Talk your shit, Truth.
So I'll say, you know what? This is what I'm gonna do, right? I want y'all to hit the super stickers because you know what? I'll save this clip for, you know what? I'm going to play the clip right now. Fuck it. Y'all hold on to your seats. I'm going to play this clip, right? Because everybody tried to act as if what I was saying was, oh, no. Let's play this. Let me see. Can I play this? Yes, sir.
Yes, it is true. If a man dates a white woman, he will date a man.
As a black woman who dated in the past an undercover gay black man, I can confirm this. It is absolutely true. It's actually scientifically proven.
Wow. Scientifically proven, right? And I'm just going
to play that.
Let me play it again. I got you. My fault, Brody. Hold on. Let's go ahead and let that thing rock. Let that rock.
So if a man dates a white woman, he will date a man.
As a black woman who dated in the past an undercover gay black man, I can confirm this. It is absolutely true. It's actually scientifically proven.
Yes, it
is. Are we good? Are we good? No, hold up.
We good.
Are we good? So
go ahead.
I've heard a couple of things, right? And Naughty actually had said something to that. I heard the word betrayal, right? And that word like really jumped off like the screens of betrayal. We were in the hood slinging dimes with him and he made it. And now he wants to switch over to Becky or Selena or whoever he chooses, right? This is the thing. I believe, and I'm going to lose a lot of black female followers after this one. But I got to just be all the way real. I feel like because you've watched me struggle, and a lot of these women watch us struggle and they watch us make it, we go from peasantry to king, right? And I don't, and, you know, we go from being a peasant to a king, but your treatment still treats us as if we're a peasant or as if we're still struggling. So one thing that I've learned about Black women, unfortunately, and not all, right? But what I've learned is that a lot of Black women are extremely hard to satisfy, and they come from a lot of trauma. So I get that, right? They come from a lot of mistreatment as well. They come from a lot of judgment as well. But these Black successful men are not going out of their way to marry a lot of these Black women because of the way that they're talked to, because of the way that they're viewed, because of the way that they are admired. So you'll hear a lot of Black women say things like, well, he picked the white woman because she's easy. Well, why should my woman be hard? He picked the white woman because she'll submit. Well, why shouldn't she? He'll pick the white woman because she knows how to shut up, and I refuse to do that. And I don't care if he's paying all of the bills. I don't care if he's a great father. One thing I ain't gonna do, I'm a cook, I'm a clean, but this mouth don't shut up. And so I am not ever in life telling a Black man to go get with a white woman. My wife is Black. I'm not into white women, not my thing or any of that. But I do understand how when these guys get to a certain level, they want to be treated and catered to like they're at that level. And so what'll happen is you'll get with these women, or bring the woman up from around the way, and she's still looking at you like regular old nigga Tyrone, and she's talking to you like that. And so I just wanted to say that I'm not even going to beat this in the head, and I really wanted to expound on that topic, but I won't. But let's get into these super stickers, right? Before we get any further. Your next guest said, when the ladies are asked a question, women taking brothers about other women is typically, well, for me, or I don't care. They become willfully obtuse to the reality what other women say. And we appreciate that that statement. I don't even think that's a question. We appreciate that statement, brother. Thank you so much for the super chat. I just want to make sure we're not missing no super chat, y'all. Just making sure. My fault, Am.
We're missing a few.
Let me see. I missed some. I'm trying to get them. My fault, Brody.
Yeah, go to the start section. You should be able to see them.
If I missed anybody, let me. Oh, here we go. Okay, here we go. Another one. We got Twan 1881. Our women are super unruly, and most are baby mamas. Respectfully, this is coming from a Black man. Twan 1881. Let's
Loser.
See. Oh wow. Hold on, we just getting the super chats. Talk your ish, DJ Hamp. Love that. DJ Hamp definitely gonna do that. We just trying to get all the super chats, y'all. I don't want to miss anybody. We appreciate y'all, and we are always going to highlight the people that hit the super chats. Oh, here we go. Here, hold up, my fault. Pardon me, guys. Here we go. According to Black women, we all gay. As soon as we don't do things they want us to do, salute Hamp. That is one that is worthy of discussion, right? And so I'll ask this question a little bit easier, you know, I'll make it a little bit clearer for the women. And I want your honest opinion, and one at a time. Why is it, what this brother said, right? Why is it that whenever a Black man either holds a Black woman accountable or does anything that a Black woman dislikes or does not approve of, why are we automatically attacked with homosexuality? Does any woman want to speak on that? Okay, hold up. Let me get Naughty in there. She raised her hand like such a lady. Naughty, let's go. What's going on? Talk to me. We talk back.
So I think that it's because a lot of women can't handle rejection, or they can't handle thinking that a man does not like me. So if he's gay, though, it's like, okay, well, he don't like me because he's gay. So anything that a man does that is that they don't like, or they just don't necessarily agree with, they'll go to the insults, because it's like, I don't know, it kind of softens the blow a little bit, if that makes sense.
Okay,
it'll stop. I'll land right there. You know, it basically softens the blow of, you know, having to hold yourself accountable. It's like, oh, well, he's gay. That's why he's saying that. He's gay. That's why he
right. So it helps them sleep at night. Right. So I'll make you gay because you don't like me. So that's the only thing that you could be. Because if you're not subscribing to what I got going on, you have
You
to
don't
be
like me, so that means you're gay.
Pretty to me, it looks like you got something to say about that. Why do women always go straight into homosexuality whenever a man holds them accountable? Black man.
I agree exactly what Nadia said. They feel like exactly what y'all said. If you don't want me, you have to be gay. Like some women don't want to take accountability on that. Like that's exactly what they feel like.
Okay. Akira, what's up? Talk to me. What's going on? Why is that? Why we gotta be gay every time we don't agree or hold a black woman accountable? Why do we automatically become pipe takers?
I believe that it like the other two ladies said, it is a lack of accountability. They don't want to take responsibility for the simple fact that sometimes men do need to put us in our place as far as, the things that we do wrong, the things that we say. And a lot of them have not ever had that before. So whenever they have a man that actually check them for the first time, oh, you gay. And that's not even what it is. Sometimes we need more men to tell us, and you know what I'm saying, when we're wrong and when we need to be held, when we need to be accountable. So I think that's just what it is, really, honestly.
Okay.
Do y'all think
Mel,
white women do that?
I'm sorry. Go ahead. My fault. Go ahead.
Do y'all think white women kind of use the same tactic often, as far as like y'all niggas is gay? Like
we're not in the white community, so we wouldn't know.
I don't know what white women. I don't have any white friends. I don't know what white women do.
I got a perfect answer for this.
But I want to be specific though. I did ask a specific question. I said, do you think that white women do that?
I don't know.
Maybe
what
you can
white
say, "Oh, I
women
have no
do.
idea."
Who are you asking?
I have no
The
idea.
lady.
Why are you asking us about white women? Why are we going back to that conversation?
Oh, because I was curious.
I don't.
Is your question
Is it that hard
basically?
to say? Oh, I'm not sure.
Are you asking that to
No,
say that white
I
women
told
don't
you,
insult
I
men?
answered.
That's what he getting at.
That's what you're getting at. Are you saying that white women don't insult men? Is that what you're trying to
That's
say?
not what I said. I
And
thought I was very specific.
in terms of LGBT type insults.
Yeah, very specific.
Oh, good. But I have a perfect. I had an answer. Oh, now go ahead first.
Yeah,
Melly,
no,
go
just
ahead.
Mom, real quick. They don't because they expect it. White men are the MVPs of homosexuality. They be doing all types of weird shit. So white women expect the motherfuckers to do that. They'll know that she was the whore in college and still marry her. White men don't care.
True.
Can you and what you said, right? And I'm not going to say that they're the MVPs. That was strong, and I'm not mad at you. You think right? that was strong. But let me say this, right? Because what he's saying, and I want to look at it from a little bit more a deeper perspective. I can never, I never could gather why is it that our black women are quick to equate a black man to being homosexual as an insult, as if, right, being homosexual is an insult. Like how is that? Black women are the biggest supporters of black homosexuality. It's not black straight men. It's not. So I would never understand, right? How is it? No, let me cook for a second. I would never understand, right? The same men that you steal their lingo, you steal their mannerisms, you steal the way that they dress. The best hairdressers are homosexual black men. The best, I'm about to cook your boots. The best makeup artists are black homosexual men. The cheerleader, everything under the sun are these black homosexual men that you women cheer, root, holler, and praise every single day, right? So I'm confused of how is it that you attack me with the same thing that you love, as if being a homosexual black man is an insult. How can you insult somebody with something that you praise? If you think of Clock It and all of this old shit, that came from a gay man. Gay men were doing that. When you think of the Vogue and all the goofy stuff that y'all the gay men do that. They're teaching y'all how to dress. Y'all still everything that they do, right? And they took it from y'all, but they perfected it and resold it back to you. Just like Kim Kardashian did with the butts and the lips and the titties, right? They made you feel like what you were born with naturally as a black woman wasn't good enough. So they enhanced it and tricked you that your lips wasn't good enough. Y'all was born with hips and ass. They went and enhanced it and inflated it and made it look crazy, then sold it back to you, right? So they take everything that y'all got, everything that we naturally have, package it the way that they want it packaged, make you hate yourself, then sell it back to you. But then I want to understand, how can you insult somebody with something that you praise? Does anybody want to talk about that?
I want to say something.
I knew.
I think that
No. Let the ladies answer the question. That's a question. That's a fair question. Let the ladies answer that.
Go ahead.
And I know y'all probably like, me personally, I don't have gay male friends. I don't praise that. Like, I don't. Like, that's just not what I do. So it's like, I don't have an opinion on these topics tonight because I honestly don't have gay male friends. I don't praise it.
Have you observed it?
Have you ever seen
I observed it? Yes.
Okay, so based on your observation, this is speculation.
So based on my observations, why do I don't know why they do that. Like, I don't know.
Okay.
You know what's funny about this? So I do want to say this because they actually sometimes gets.
It's because it's okay as long as they doing it, but not mine. You see what I'm saying?
Oh.
They a lot of them that do that feel like, well, oh, these are my friends, and my hairdresser, he's gay. Yeah, I support gay people. I love gay people, but not my dad turning into Caitlyn Jenner from Bruce Jenner, not my husband, not my son. You know, like as long as it's away from their family, because a lot of Black people don't want to admit that they're conservatives, but that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. But they're okay with it just as long as it's not them. But secretly, internally, they don't really agree with the lifestyle.
But what I'm saying is this, right? It's because this is the thing, right? Like, I love Black women. I love Black women. Like there's no wavering in that whatsoever, right? So this is what I'm saying. If I say that I love you, if I praise you, if I cherish you as a Black woman, right? I support you totally. That's like the first time that you do something that I don't like, I try to insult you. You're acting like a Black woman. Like, how is that? How? Because I praise this, I cheer for this, I support this, but then I try to insult you with the same thing that I overly support. That's all I wanted to say. Mel, go ahead. I know you wanted to say something, Mel.
No, it was just something real quick. This is kind of hard to process because it's like, you know, every time we have some of these type of questions right here where it's direct accountability or something, now it's like y'all try to run into this exclusion because I don't do that. Like, now you oblivious, y'all don't see nothing, y'all don't hear nothing, y'all are like aliens to the world now. But then y'all quick to use the not all to speak for I guess when it comes to this type of accountability, how do you fix this?
Because you want me to speak on something that I can't relate to. Like, you can't make me speak. I don't have an opinion on something that I'm not, like, I don't have an opinion on something that I don't deal with. I don't be around women. Them not the type of women I be around. Like, do I see it on the internet? Yes. But I don't give a fuck about it. Like, I don't.
Cool beans.
Let me say something real quick. I think, well, one, I think the gay dudes follow woman. Let's to begin with, and to start off with the voice, because we know that's not their real voice. They start as early as fucking 3rd, 4th grade trying to sound like girls. So, secondly, the perfect answer is this: there's nothing more insulting to men than a shot at their manhood. Just think about say you were at LA Fitness, you hooping, right? You get into an argument with a guy because he keep fouling you hard. What's gonna insult you more? You ugly or you pussy? You pussy is nothing's more that right. Dude call you ugly, you like, nigga, you ugly. I get more bitches than you. Like, you know what I mean? But nothing's gonna insult you more than somebody like calling you pussy. That's when the hands getting thrown up. So I think any shot at a man masculinity is nothing's gonna hurt more than that. Like, if a girl, even if a girl call me ugly in the comments, I'm gonna talk about us, whatever, but they know that it's nothing more challenging to a man than manhood. That's why calling a dude a pussy or soft is fighting words. But if dude talk about your jeans or say your hairline fucked up, you're not gonna fight over that, really. You know what I'm saying? So that's why women resort to calling men gay, because they know there's nothing aside from being like a pedophile or something like that, or maybe a snitch. What else can you really be called worse than that? You know what I'm saying? So that's why women go to that, because they know it's not nothing really that can hurt as much as that. That's what I want to say.
So that goes back to the same question that you just said before. And Akira, you actually just said that. Well, actually, all y'all said that. So I guess in reality, my question to y'all as women is, how do you fix that narrative in general? If y'all just admitted that women struggle with accountability when you're being held to it. So, and you also just said that y'all hope that men hold y'all more accountable. Well, if you can't take accountability and you want us to do it, how exactly does that work?
That's something that you need to figure out with the woman that you're dating. You need to find a woman that's accountable, that's willing to take accountability.
But aren't we grown?
Okay. Let's get into this super chat. So we got a super chat. And this is from the Urban Landlord, right? And the Urban Landlord says, question for men. Are non-black women more attractive than black women? And we're going to start with Hot Boy Twin and then work down the list of men. So when you see the question, are non-black women more attractive than black women?
No, it's not the race, because attraction, beauty is within the beholder. So absolutely not. No, it's the person. It don't even have to do with race.
What did he ask?
Men. No, to me, men.
Oh, I wanted to hear the question though.
He said, "Are non-black women more attractive than black women?" I think that every group of women has their attractive women, and they have their women that aren't attractive. You know, I would never say that non-black women are the most attractive or black women are the most attractive. Of course, I've never dated nothing but black women, but I think that, you know, every group of people got the attractive people. So,
Okay, Mel.
Yeah, I actually agree with Hot Boy Twin. I don't think it's a color thing. I think it's both of them have their own, you know, attraction. I guess you could say good points about them. So I don't think it's really a color thing.
Not in the dream.
I'll put it like this: if I had to live on an island of all different races, put me on a black island. That's how I put it. Put me on black island.
Okay, cool.
There's other races of women that got no lips at all. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. Like, literally none. Black woman from head to toe probably got the best physique.
but don't you think that, like, so I try my hardest to be objective, right? Like, of course, I assume that I'm gonna think that my daughter is probably prettier than other people think that she is, right? If she, like, it's like I'm black, right? So I can say like, oh, black women are the best, but of course I'm gonna say that, right? But I try to pull myself away from that and just be objective.
Well, there are some black men who really do not feel that way. Like, there are some black men that honestly look at, you know, their race of women as not being the highest on the totem pole. And there's no issue with that. Like, if that's how you feel, it's all preference, right? Like, it's literally all preference. I know black men that will not get anywhere near a sister. Like, they prefer Brazilian. They prefer, you know, all other types. Like, there's so, let's get this crystal clear. I don't know how traveled everybody is. There's some beautiful motherfuckers in this world. Like, and now, a lot of people get offended. It's some shit out here. I don't know where y'all been or what you seen. It's some, and it just don't stop in the motherland. It just don't stop in Africa. It's some shit out here, respectfully. But
another thing too, when you're saying black, are you counting just black American? Are you talking like does Jamaican count under that? Does African count under that? So you also that's kind of layered.
Let's do African American.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying, because you say black, that's kind of layered. So now
let's do African American. Do you feel like
that's fair? That's fair.
Better looking women than African American women?
No. And when you use the United States, it's easy. Everybody's here. The Cape Verdeans are here, the Ethiopians, the Eritreans, the Black American women, the Jamaicans, all the people from the Caribbean, they all here and they all pool together when they do the census. Mm-hmm. And there's no more women more beautiful than black women.
Okay. I guess I got to answer.
Y'all never, I don't think it's the same, man. Like, because I don't know if you ever like seen.
It's like not the same. I'm going to say it is not the same.
Yeah, like, I don't know if you ever seen like a group of women, like, let's say in, you know, Ethiopia or something, you like, dang, I didn't even know that it was like that over there. Like, it's not that concentrated over here where we really getting a full scope of Ethiopian women.
It is. If you go to 9th Street Northwest in Washington, D.C., the entire block is owned by Ethiopians, and they look mediocre.
Another thing,
if they lean too far forward, they probably fall over. Forehead crazy.
And another thing too.
I'm just accounting for all the women are here. You know what I'm saying? And if you like that look with a little bit more of the light skin, more of the less what's it called? Less coarse hair, right? Mm-hmm. The Cape Verdean women off the west coast of Africa, right? You can go to Boston and see a million of them.
I was just about Boston. They all in Boston.
You know what I'm saying? or Brockton, Massachusetts.
Where do you find the black women that are like so black they almost have a purple hue or like a red undertone or midtones, like Sudan. But it's so beautiful, but where do you find a group like a bunch of them at one?
Say that you said what tone?
like it's like they have like different mid tones in their skin. Like you might look at a woman, you be like, yo, you not from here, but she's black. But you like, yo, you're not from here.
You will see in the tones. I'm gonna keep it on the profession because I travel. The closer you go to the equator, the difference you see in a different melanation of tones. So, like, you ain't gonna see too many. Yeah, you gotta first.
These are Negroid people, bro. Like, people think that you gotta be something had to happen to your ancestors for us to come out looking a bunch of different shades. No, we came out looking like this already. We woke up like this with all these shades you see up here on this panel. Right, so let's get that perversion out of our head. Like, we had to mate with white people to look this beautiful. Nah, you know. Okay. And we have all the shades.
Another thing too.
Answer though, y'all both like damn. Like I never got
my fault. Truth, my fault.
I don't matter. Just you know what I mean.
I was talking a lot.
Another thing too, like you go into countries like I ain't the most traveled man in the world, but I've been in 20, including the U.S., 26 countries. But if you going somewhere for 3 days that you're not used to, everything's gonna pop out more. You know what I'm saying? Imagine if you grew up in fucking Cuba and you came to Houston for your first time in your life for 3 days, you'll probably think Houston girls are the baddest in the world because you're not used to it. So if you go to Brazil, you go to Bogota, Cartagena, fucking Barcelona, you probably would think that because you're not used to it. So you're saying it for the first time and it's limited. Of course, it's gonna look a little more special to you because you're not used to it.
I went to Machu Picchu and every 5 foot fucking Aboriginal was unattractive. Y'all be talking crazy. Like, nah, you don't get bamboozled because you never seen it before. I know what a Mexican look like. Go ahead,
nah, but what I'm saying, like, if you like Brazil, you're not gonna. It depends when you live in the States. Like where I live in Jersey, you're not gonna see just a bunch of Brazilian women just walking.
Yes, you do. They got the most black people in Brazil. They look like you.
Listen. I said in Newark, New Jersey, you're not gonna just walk out to the corner store and see a Brazilian woman. That's what I'm saying. So,
all right,
okay. You get what I'm saying?
Let's get into the super chat, man. The super chat, because that's what's important. And make sure you guys hit the likes. We got a lot more topics, and then we also have some of the clips that I want to talk about. Y'all got to hit the super stickers. This is how y'all see how he got Emperor 13. This is how he's getting this question answered. Why can't we check the poor behavior? I know a bum ass man when I see one. Just because it ain't me or my personal homeboy, I see them in the earth, and it takes the unguilty to address the guilty. Advocacy. So what he's basically saying is for like, there's a lot of women on here and men that are acting like just because it's not your preference or your everyday life that you don't see it. Like you cannot have an opinion based on your observation. So he feels like a lot of questions are being eluded because we're making it seem as if, well, because that's not my thing, I'm not going to speak on it, as if we don't see things and have opinions on them often. So I appreciate that, Imperial. You cooked with that. That was a super duper dope question. We absolutely appreciate the super chat, man. And hit the likes, man. We getting ready to get into it tonight. I'm not even going to answer the question because it don't even matter now, right? I want to move on to casual sex. I want to move on. Matter of fact, we want to wait before we go.
You say that one question for last, man. It's a question you got. I'm waiting for you to play this one because I ain't gonna lie. It's gonna be explosive. Yeah. You might. Go ahead, man.
I don't know which one it is. What's up, man? What's on your mind?
Proof. You know what we found out? Don't go to the movies with Melly, because if he already seen it, he gonna tell you all the good parts.
Right. I think another thing too, to address that last part, I think the reason why they think someone kind of shocked because they need more women help. It's like 6-3. They scared. You probably need another one. That's what I think it might be.
I don't think that's the case.
That's not the case.
I could. All right.
Definitely not the case.
Hey, put the pink fist down for just 1 second. Give us a second. Give us a second, Naeem. Just cool out for 1 second, please, beloved. Okay, Naughty, we're gonna start with you. Matter of fact, can we get that clip? Can we get another clip, Hamp, if you don't mind, brother? And you can pick whatever one you want. Because I want to see, because Naughty, she actually, I gotta send you her page. She got some clips that matter of fact, let me go to her.
Naughty be cooking. I gotta see it. I gotta see.
I'm talking about they think they like.
I can type it in. Yeah, I got the clip queued, and I'll look up her page while we doing that. It's on Instagram.
Bring up some of her clips because she talking some shit that they think they like her now until she got some shit to say. Oh, let's talk about this one. I'm about to play this clip, guys. hit the likes. Make sure y'all get the super sticks. We're gonna get into this next clip. Let me add this to the stage, and you can go ahead and play that.
All you Miss Independent Oprah Winfrey, you know, syndrome having ass women that going into these relationships trying to build these men up, taking care of these men, paying for trips, you know, doing all this shit for him. That man will take everything you got, allow you to build him up to later on leave you for somebody else he really want to be with. Stop rushing into these relationships trying to save these men. You know, at a certain point in your life, we all have taken L's in life, but at some point you should be financially stable. You know, a lot of men will sit up there and use a woman to be able to get the attention of the women that he actually want to be with. Stop rushing in here trying to act like you want to be Captain Saving for these men. And then later on feeling used and abused because you done rushed in trying to play Oprah Winfrey. He done took everything you had to offer, used you, and left you. Allow a man to lead you. If that man is not financially able, he's not ready to date. And for all you Miss Independent Oprah Winfrey.
Okay, so before we break this down, and I'm gonna let the ladies go first. I want to know how they feel. So she is what I call a BBW. And not because of her size, but because of her mindset. She's a bitter black woman. That's my BBW, bitter black woman. That is probably in her 50s, married, of course not. And so I always do the ring check. Like when I start listening to these messages, I'm like, well, let me see her hand because I want to know who's subscribing to this madness that she's, distributing into the world. And I look right at that hand, and I look right at that aged face. And she's not a bad looking lady by any stretch of the imagination, but you are older, you are single, and with those mannerisms and those opinions, that is probably why. And I just wanted to say that. Nardi, I want you to start. How did you feel? How did that video make you feel?
I've seen that play out. Men getting with women that they don't want to be with, that they're not necessarily attracted to. But that woman is building him up, letting him drive a car and to work while she at work, letting him stay in the house, taking care of the bills, paying for everything. And then once he gets to a certain level, he starts to attract the women that he actually wants, and he goes on about his business. I've seen it happen. So I kind of agree with what she's saying to a certain extent, because at the same time, especially within the economy that we're in, it's going to be very rare, very hard for you to find the man that got it all, that got it. You probably won't ever find the man that has it all, so it's okay to build a long lasting relationship, a healthy relationship with a man when it comes to finances and all that. But, again,
I just want to make sure I'm hearing this correctly. I want to because the one thing about me, I'm a little slow. I have an 8th grade education. So I just want to make sure that I'm hearing this correctly. You're saying that the man, right? A woman will get with him. He's driving her car. She'll move him into the house. She'll spend her money on him and gift him and take care of him. And then he'll get in a better position because of her and then leave her. And he's the blame.
It happens, Truth.
No, hold on. And he's the blame. So hold up. Because I just feel like where's the accountability for the women, right? Because that's like me going down to a homeless shelter, right? And I see a homeless woman with a fat ass, and I'm like, hey, come on home, and you can drive my car, and you can eat my food, and you can eat up my food stamps, and I'm going to provide and protect. And then you get on your feet and leave me for the men that you actually wanted to date because my dumb ass picked you up at the homeless shelter because I was desperate. Like, where is the self-esteem at? No car, no job, no money, no ambition. You wanted to save him. You saved him, oiled him up. You put him up like a prize and didn't get your prize snatched.
Right. And I'm not taking away the blame from the woman, because there's no reason why you should even be going through that.
That's all I'm saying.
You shouldn't even be dealing with that. And a lot of times people leave that part out of the story whenever they talk about men ain't shit or men are terrible people, and they tell the story about their relationship. They don't tell that he was a bum, that he was homeless, that he didn't have no job and was living with his mama. They don't tell that part.
Right. Because I just never understood how we get there. Like, we meet these people in these effed up predicaments then we get with them and then wonder why they're an effed up person. Like, but anyway, next lady, Akira, because I see you're not muted. How do you feel about what the lady said? And is there any accountability to be for women in this?
I definitely feel that it is some accountability that need to be taken, because a lot of times women, we lack self-esteem in a lot of these situations. So a lot of times when we are lacking self-esteem, we go look in places and try to fill these voids with men that we know are bottom shelf. And sometimes women build their self-esteem up just by building a man up to a certain level and watching her, you know what I'm saying, watching her the fruits of her labor. And a lot of times, a lot of women don't like to admit that. That's just the truth. Like, it does something for a woman with a low self-esteem to see a man be put on a different level, right? To where she did all of that for him. Like, it does something for her. That's what helps her fill her void. And a lot of women don't like to admit that.
That what you just said, right? And I hope every man just heard that, because that just jumped off the fucking screen to me. And thank you for saying it. I don't think y'all understand how heavy it is what she just said. And that might have went over a lot of, because I was actually going to get on that. A lot of these women seek these broke ass men, just like a lot of these men seek these broke ass women for control. See, a lot of these women won't admit that 6 figure over 6 feet with the 10-inch dick. You don't really want him. Why? Because he's not going to put up with your bullshit. So what will you do? You'll go get the bum broken down man, because you can talk to him like the bum broken down ass man that he is. See, you want to be the man. So you want a man that you can teach. You want a man that you can control. You want a man that is in awe of you. And so because of the men that can do what you can do financially, because of the man that can do what you can do aesthetically, you're not going to entertain him, or those men aren't checking for you. So what do? You go down to the nearest homeless shelter and you go get somebody that you can impress with a whole bunch of shit that's not impressive to a man that's on his shit. Anyway, to me, go ahead.
I'm gonna say this real quick before you move on to somebody else.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I seen a clip the other day where it was a young lady. She drove 8 hours to a prison to sleep outside in the parking lot. And I'm like, you drove 8 hours out of your way to sleep in a parking lot to show a man your loyalty that can't even do nothing for you. Like, be for real. Like, let be for real. Like, you have women out here that's like that though. Like, they want to build that man up just so she can get that feeling of that
build the bear. Yeah. Tamia, go ahead. We're not going to interrupt you, Tamia.
Y'all done already cooked. You said exactly what I was finna get into with you said exactly what I was finna get into. Women need to be accountable for you teach a man how to treat you by what you allow. You need to be accountable for building that bum up.
Yes.
It's just that simple. That's your fault. If you're a successful woman and you go and deal with a bum, you need to be accountable for whatever comes with that bum.
Yeah,
I agree.
I learned this too, Truth. Like, I used to catch myself say,
and that's vice versa. If a successful man go get a bum ass woman, he needs to be accountable for what comes with that bum ass woman.
Right.
Like the dudes that bring passport bros that bring girls overseas here and try to save them.
Naeem, I wasn't done. Hold on. What I was saying was this right here. I feel like what Tamia is saying is so true, because I've seen it a lot, and I've also caught myself doing this and saying this as well. And I'll be like, I'll tell a man, oh, that woman only wants you because you were with me. Like, so I didn't build you up. And you was a bum, you was a lame, and now all these women want you because I've built you up to that certain caliber. And a lot of times I had to learn something. Stop going for men or people that are outside of your caliber. Period, point blank. If you know that you are a certain caliber of a man or a woman, then just stick to that caliber and let it be what it is. Don't go down beneath where you are. Because I feel like you going down beneath where you are is actually showing that you'll do anything for that love word. You can't do that.
Damn, what did he say to you when you said that to him?
He really didn't say nothing. He really didn't say nothing. He just sat there and looked at me like, I know you didn't just say that, but I did. And I said it out loud because we were in the midst of talking about it. And, I had found out he cheated and all of that different type of stuff. And I was like, it's so crazy how you were lame before I met you. Nobody knew who you were. And then as soon as I got with you and I built you up, now all of a sudden these women want you. And a lot of times, a lot of men don't pay attention to that, because a lot of times women only want men because they don't like the woman that they're with.
Now, if he was a lame, right? Because that's just my question. If he,
I just took the accountability for it.
But hold on, but because now, did I do something wrong, Ham? Am I in your way? Because if I'm in your way,
I think we're thinking the same thing. I just want to go ahead.
Cool beans. So if right, because if he was such a lame, right? Because nobody wanted him, but you wanted him. And not only did you want him, you also invested in him. So you spent your time, your money, your coochie. You gave him your heart, your mind, everything that was priceless. You poured it into him. So was he really lame, or were you lame for giving a lame an opportunity?
I took the accountability and said that I was
asking you. So you was lame.
For sure.
Okay, cool.
Lame for giving
My
him.
plane has landed. My plane has landed. Go ahead, Ham. My fault. I apologize, good brother.
Damn. So okay. So you seen Duke, and you said, "Yeah, I need a pep. I need a pick me up." Was your esteem like low? Like how you did that? Like what was your mind like? Was your esteem like in the dumps? You say, you know what? I'm gonna use this nigga to make myself feel better. Every time I roll over, at least I ain't this nigga. It's like, is that how your mindset was?
That's not how my mindset was. He was actually 10 years older than me. He was actually 10 years older than me.
So you took a 10-year older lame. So you got finessed by some senior dick. Ooh, the plot thickens. This is what makes me so mad. This is what makes me so mad with you women. And I always talk about this, and a lot of men are going to get up. A lot of men are going to feel a way about this. But I tell you, women, this pisses me off. If you want to take care of an old man, take care of your fucking father. You got with a man, and I'm not judging you, because many women, this message is just not for her, because there's a gang of y'all that are watching this right now. When you're dealing with a man 15, 20 years your senior, the objective to dealing with a man is to be able to learn from him. Y'all are dealing with men 20 years your senior. The nigga ain't got no bread. He ain't got no motion. He don't even have anything to teach you. If you want to deal with a bum ass old head, go chase your father down. I've never understood that. My fault, Ham. But
you gotta understand something. Y'all gotta
we don't need to understand. I care you done enough.
You said it already.
This the part, right? And then they be coming out of that relationship talking about how much of an ain't shit nigga he was, how he brought her through the ringer. Nah, beloved, Stevie Wonder can see you put yourself through the ringer. And I just don't understand why y'all don't get out of those relationships and talk shit about yourself for the poor decisions you knew you was making when you made them. That shit baffles me when y'all do that.
You gotta hit the button on the internet. I ain't got mine either. You gotta hit the button.
I think when women do that, you know, it's definitely like a self-esteem issue. Maybe she can't get the man that she wants, so she just goes and settles for the man that she can get. So that's sometimes, not saying that's a Kira case, but sometimes that's what women do.
Most of the time.
Mia, let me ask you a question. You think that's her Kira case?
I don't think she have self-esteem.
Look at her face.
No, but I want to know, like, at what age did this happen?
I was 18.
Okay, right. So she probably was dealing, but she shared with us that she had some self-esteem issues
it was a
before.
point in my life, right? It was a point in my life.
So
I have a question. I don't want to make this solely on you, because this is not a therapy session for you, right?
It's really not.
What?
None of this.
Hold on. What good qualities did he have, though? Because I know he was a bum. He was broke. He didn't have anything going. 10 years just seen. But what about him was good?
I mean, he was a gentleman. Like he was nice to me.
I mean, he broke. I mean, but outside of that, though, like, because a lot of men are nice to you. I'm nice to you. So I want to know, outside, like, what? Because it had to be something there.
I think I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I was being groomed for real. I'm not
Okay.
even gonna lie. I think I was really being groomed.
Stop
And
now.
y'all can say what y'all want to say.
You're not
but
judging you. Stop.
You ain't
Stop.
say nothing
That's
yet.
what I
If
like.
I'm tired of this,
yet.
I'm tired of this truth. That's what. Go ahead.
Hold
Yeah,
on,
we ain't
hold
say
on.
nothing yet. We ain't say nothing yet.
No, but it's just the like
Sure.
I feel like in my point in my life, that's where I was in my life. Like I
Okay,
felt like I was
cool.
being groomed to cater to
Probably.
him.
For sure.
I just got a couple questions. I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead, my fault. You've been
So-
extremely patient. Go ahead. I'm quiet.
So you said you feel like he groomed you. So I had a few questions. So at 18, when did you guys break up or stop dealing with each other?
When I was 21, turning 22.
So you were with him for about 3 to 4 years, right? I'm curious, how did you upgrade him?
Oh shit. Damn, 'cause
Ooh, good
I
question.
think that I kind of like just gave him a different perspective for me. That's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Okay.
Because at the end of the day, like it's not really about because age don't mean nothing. You can meet people that's old as hell and they don't have they dumb. They don't have no type of. So I think that I gave him a different perspective.
Okay.
Because he would even say that to me. So I'm just going based off what he said. He would even say that to me. Like you done gave me a whole different view of life and all like and maybe that was just game.
That could be his finesse, yeah.
Yeah, like
that,
maybe
that
that was
definitely was
his
his
game.
finesse.
Yeah, I'm just curious, like, if you can give me like examples of something you think like tangibly.
Like
Like what?
You said you
don't
changed
gotta
perspective.
slow
So how did how you change his perspective?
He said that I changed his perspective. He
Well, you
told
also
me
feel like after you dated him, I upgraded you, and now all these women want you after what I did for you. So, like, if you could give me an example.
But they could
Just
see his
curious.
mind. His mind was different. They could look through his brain and see that she upgraded his mind. That's
Yo,
what
this
you
is
can't
messed
tell. What? You don't get it? She,
Yo,
I'm not trying to
and then
attack you.
jump
It's a genuine question.
And then you jump back in the dating pool and say men ain't shit, right?
I never said that, Melly. I never said that.
So would you feeling the way that you feeling? Would you have jumped back in the dating pool and said that?
No, I've never said that.
I said
I don't jump into the relationship.
Hold on, Melly. I don't want her to move off of this real quick.
Stop
All right,
it.
go ahead.
no,
Yeah.
this is-
Stop it.
Hey,
Can
bro, she was
do you think that
18,
can
bro.
tell
Like you
us how
grilling her, bro.
upgraded him?
What the fuck?
no,
Because
no.
it's hard to imagine an 18-year-old girl upgrading a 28-year-old man, but then like when you left, he probably was 32. So I'm like, I'm curious, what could you have possibly really done to a man that age? Like you don't have no money, you 18, you don't have much knowledge, you 18.
I
You
was
haven't been many
working.
places.
I was definitely working. We
So that's not what
traveled.
I didn't
We
say you
did.
didn't have a job.
Right.
I said you didn't have no money.
Okay.
What?
Let it go, bro. Let it go, bro. Like,
Well, no. Here's the thing: you can't. She's not 18 now, Naeem. So you treating her like she's 18 now. No. This is a story that Akira introduced to the conversation. What we're witnessing is cognitive dissonance. So there's no way you admonish the man by saying that you upgraded him, and then in another breath say he groomed you.
Mm-hmm.
Those two things are diametrically opposed, right? So let's just keep it tall, right? And then you said age don't matter. People could be wise beyond their years. However, when Tamia gave you the bail money about you being 18, you like, yeah, I was just 18. Nah, because remember you just said that you had the wisdom and understanding of somebody older than that, which is what you would be able to bestow on him, right? Ooh. So these things are conflicting when we saying them. So let's just keep it straight, right? Did you actually upgrade him, or was you mad and talking shit to him because he cheated on you? I'm done now.
Okay. And I'm gonna let how do any of the ladies aside of Kara, like, because you heard the story like we did, and let me say this: if you don't have an opinion about it, don't speak, just let it be. But if you do have an opinion about it, right, like everything that you heard, right, with all of the components there, right, what how do you feel about what you've just heard? Nobody.
You want me to go?
Please, go ahead, Naughty, please. How do you feel about everything that you just heard, from the grooming to the leveling up to the aid, like when you processed it all? Please give me what you feel.
Well, I'm still trying to process how an 18-year-old can, level up somebody that is, in their 30s or damn near in their 30s. But it all just boils back down to accountability. What we were talking about before, all these topics center around accountability. and us women having to take accountability for the decisions that we make. Like you said, you can't say you were groomed and then you turn around, but you leveled him up. That part just don't make no sense to me. I think that it has to do with I'm not sure. I don't know you personally, but those situations seem like, it comes from lack of male father figures, lack of a father in the home, like lack of male direction to kind of show you, hey, this is not something or this is not the type of man that you should be dealing with. A lot of girls, they become adults and they don't have that type of representation in their lives. So they get out here and they just be doing anything. And then, later on down the line, men ain't shit because all these terrible men did me wrong. But at the same time, why were you were dealing with those terrible men? You chose those terrible men because you didn't have any guidance. So again, you just got to be accountable for the fact that, that's the type of man you chose. I don't think putting grooming on somebody, I think I don't like that word. I don't like using that because that's something that's very serious, so just be accountable at the fact that I was young, I was dumb, I got with an old ass man that didn't do shit for me. He was trash, he was terrible. And hopefully I learned my lesson and I'm going to choose better in the future.
And may I just say this before anybody else hey, Naughty, this is a safe space to speak exactly how you feel. Let me say this. I don't ever want you to sugarcoat or feel like you have to tiptoe. Listen, call it how you feel.
On TikTok, I have to be, I got to censor
Yeah,
myself.
listen, hear me clearly.
So, we can't hear you.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
This is the Nothing But the Truth podcast. We are not trying to spare any feelings. We are not trying to tiptoe around anything. We want you to be unapologetic. I notice like you're kind of like holding back just a poquito. I want it raw. I want it accountability driven. I don't want to play no games because when I pop out, I'm going to let it go. Let it go. This is a safe space to do that. This is the Nothing But the Truth live podcast. Thank you. Tamia, please go ahead.
Pause.
I think she used the word groom. He groomed her, but it was really he finessed her. Like he was older than her. And if she had a job, if she had the things, you get what I'm saying, that he could benefit from, he probably used that, but it wasn't groomed. It was definitely he finessed you. He saw that he could really get you to do whatever you was doing for him. And that's just what that is. I wouldn't say it was groomed though.
Okay. Fellas, are we good? Did we land a plane with this? Do we need more? A carrot? Are you cool? The accountability is there. You get it. You got it. You good? Can we?
For sure. I'm good. I wouldn't have brought it up. I wouldn't have brought it up if I didn't respect the opinions of others. So
for sure. I just don't ever want you to feel attacked. Did we find any clips from Naughty or no? Or you want to just get to this next clip?
This lady here kind of interests me. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, I was triggered. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna play this clip, and I need for the women to like be honest. And let me give you guys a little bit of context before I play this video. Right. So you have to understand that this is a woman of color. Right. And her audience is probably women and men of color. I don't know how old she is. I'm going to say from me eyeballing her, she's probably around 57-ish or somewhere like upper or, somewhere in that age range. Correct. But also she has a white husband. Right. She has a white husband. She's married to a white man. This is her second marriage. From what the people tell me, the first husband was black. And I'm going to play this video. And I just had to give you guys that context before, I wanted to give you a little bit of backstory so you can really, really let me know how you feel. And let's go ahead and let this video go off and let that thing rock, man.
Get your man for Valentine's Day. Because some women out here planning trips, booking rooms, getting them set up, buying PlayStation 5s or 6s. Are you doing all that for your man? Stop it. Is he a princess? Now, if he's a princess, that's a different story. But I thought that you wanted to be the princess in the relationship. Ain't that what you said? Valentine's Day is about spoiling and about princess treatment. That's what it's about. So who's supposed to be on the receiving end of that? as far as gifts are concerned. Women, not men. Now, if you would like to make some type of handmade gift or some small gesture, a massage, cooking him dinner, those things are fine because you're putting forth effort. But you shouldn't be out spending thousands and thousands of dollars and decking out his home with long stem red roses. No. Why are you doing that? That's what he should be doing for you. When you think about the psychology of gift giving, men don't bond through gifts the same way that women do. No need to overspend, overexert yourself, overplan, or overgive. That's masculine. Overgifting trains men to expect effort without leadership. A masculine man who wants to impress you doesn't want that. He doesn't want you to wine him and dine him and give him princess treatment. Now, if your man gets offended that he didn't receive princess treatment, you may need to get another one. What you get your man for?
Fuck that. I need the men to chime in. I'm triggered. I'm triggered. I need for the men to chime in. First of all, the first question, who's checking for her? Does any black man resonate with what she got going on?
To a degree.
You already told me she been touched by.
Go ahead, Ma. Go ahead, Ma, please.
I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. I think that I don't think Valentine's Day is something that men really prioritize. Of course, like if our woman gave us something, cool, we appreciate that and we appreciate you thinking about me. But I think it's like girls care about that holiday. Like I don't think men in general, like it's not like we not Valentine's Day tomorrow. Like what you going to get me? Like what's going like what she like? I don't think that's not really our thing for real. I think that I don't know. I don't know.
Next man.
Next man. Yeah, what she's saying. See, her speculation is the issue, man. Right? She telling men what they are. Sorry, Truth. What'd you say?
Yeah, he wasn't listening fully. But go ahead though, for sure.
Oh,
or
yeah.
maybe he just skipped over the part that a man receiving something makes him a princess. So I think we get back to once again how a man is automatically equated with being a woman anytime that he has any expectations or standards or likes nice gestures, right? Because she automatically turned me into a princess. So I went from having a penis to a princess because you got me a gift. But go ahead, though. I'm sorry. I'll let you go.
That's essentially what I was pointing out, right? She telling men what they are or not based on the gift they give or get, and how they respond to said gifts. One thing that men can actually discern is a woman's investment in you when she start to try to buy you shit. Man, you know that, right? When they start to say, hey, I saw this for you. I like this for you. Right? And I think that we know that that's a telltale sign when she really actually into us. So for her to tell women that makes her man less masculine, she just need to shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
Okay, next man. Men, please. Nothing to say?
I'll go. Who's going?
You, go ahead, bro. Go ahead.
No, you go first.
I'm supposed to be the panderer, but I totally disagree with her. Like I've gotten quote unquote princess treatment from women I weren't in relationships with. I've had women. I had women pay for plane tickets for me, all kind of shit. And these are girls I was not in a relationship with. So if this is actually my girl, it's Valentine's Day. I'm not saying I'm expecting something, but this is not a one-way street. Like I don't believe in that theory, happy wife, happy life. I believe in happy spouse, happy house. So whoever thought of that line from the beginning already set men up for failure. Like this a relationship shouldn't just be about making a man happy. Only old dudes, 56, the Steve Harvey dudes that went to school with Steve Harvey, that used to ride bikes 10 miles just to throw a rock to a woman's window and sing poems to him. Like we can't live like that's how the old heads live, the unks live. It's a different time. Like I said before, if woman could pay $1,000 to take a picture with Chris Brown, a man that she's going to talk to for 30 seconds and he'll never remember her again, then she should be able to cash me out too. She should be able to cash me out too, man. Women got bread now and they spend money on what they want. Women spend money on what they want. So if your girl not spending nothing on you, she probably just don't like you. I don't agree with that. So I don't agree with that. Like this is not like only tricks and simps. I don't want to say simps, but that's a trick mentality that women should never come out of pocket. Only women should be happy and blah blah blah. So I don't know.
I think you're going to the extreme though. as far as like you going like a woman should never spend no money. But I think what I heard, and I could be wrong, I heard her like, yo, all this elaborate rose petals on the floor type stuff. She think that's princess treatment if a man is wanting something like that, or you know.
I mean, I wouldn't say that's princess treatment. Why can't it be king treatment? Why can't it be king treatment?
What
You know
do
what I'm
you have rose petals on?
Hold on, because we're gonna go one at a time. We're gonna.
What do you mean? You ain't see Coming to America, Princess King.
All right, so look, let me do this, right? So we're gonna do this shit one at a time. He went. Fuck that, I'm gonna go because I heard enough. Fuck it, right? So let's get to the meat and potatoes of this, right? This is the issue, right? First and foremost, this is why I gave y'all context before we played the clip. Right now, this and I'm not going to even judge her aesthetic because I feel like a lot of black men would attack the way that she looks first, right? We're not going to do that because we're not here to bash her or any of that. We're not even going to attack the fact that she married a white man. What we are going to attack, well, pardon me, because I don't like to attack the messenger. I like to attack the message. So this is in my. I hear you. I want to say I feel what you're saying, but I don't. And the reason why is because some women, right? Some women get pure joy out of planning and preparing just certain things for their men, right? I don't date broke women, not by any stretch of the imagination, right? Not saying that I've ever dated a woman and those were my expectations, right? But my wife is a planner. My wife is a woman that goes over the top. She's going to have motherfuckers jumping out of planes and all types of shit because that's how she gives it up. That is her love language. She likes to give, set up. She likes to blow my socks off, right? And so my thing is, right, not that I expect it because I've never expected it, but would it make me a she-male because my wife likes to go over and beyond for the man that she loves? One thing that I've learned about life is that most women that move with her type of energy are usually broke ass women. I have never in life dated a woman who didn't go over and beyond to make me feel appreciated. Now, flowers aren't my thing. They aren't. I like jewelry. I like designer shit. And so what'll happen is if you meet a chick and be like, well, this is what I like. If they can't afford it, now I'm a punk and a pussy and a princess because you can't accommodate my lifestyle. Valentine's Day, right? And I don't even want to get into the pagan explanation of it, right? But if we look at it for what people try to view it as, it's a day to celebrate each other. That day is a day to celebrate each other. So I see you got a dope relationship. Do you mean to tell me that you feel like at that point, if you came home and your girl decked it out, would you be enraged? Would you say, how dare you make me a princess today?
You know how I would feel? I don't like when women do what they want for me. I don't like when women do what they would like for them for me. I hate that. Like, I want you to learn me, study me, learn what I like, and I want you to give me that. It's real easy for a woman who loves the plan and I'm gonna do this, or I'm gonna take the rose petals and I'm gonna fold them up and look real cute and like I don't care about I ain't gonna call it stupid. I don't care about stuff like that and all the presentation and the experience. I don't like experiences like women do. Women like the sightseeing. I think all that shit's stupid, right? Like I'm more of a learn me, learn what I like, and then give me that. That's what I want.
So my thing is, once again, though, I think that you're getting away from what if it gave her joy, right? Because like we act as if relationships don't have duality. We act as if relationships are not double-sided, right? Like we act like certain things that your partner does, it's for you, but it's for them. Like it just brings them joy to serve and do for you. So maybe, right? Maybe she said, you know what? I want to have these flowers a certain way because presentation, I just want my man to walk. And the flower thing, like I feel like that's a thing that's associated with females. So we don't gotta do flowers. Let's just say she folded up $1,100 bills like flowers and had them spread out for you in a certain way just because she wanted you to have that moment and that experience. Like, is that too far-fetched?
Yeah, I think it's a balance to it. So if it's supposed to be a day where it's like, yo, this is a day that I want to make special for him, then make it special for me. You can get your shit off on you want to get your shit off on another day, random type shit. Get your shit off, But I think if you talking, yeah.
Well, Mark, let me say something. I think
what you think Valentine's Day in particular is just for women?
Let me say something.
No, it's not.
Mark, I think what Truth was saying, like basically, what if your lady actually did like whatever your thing is? She folded up a bunch of, I don't know, fucking Gucci shirts and laid them out. Whatever your thing is, she took the time to set up the situation for her man and present it to you the way, you know, that she feel as though her man, like your woman knows you. So if she took that time and made a portion of the day or the whole day or whatever the case is for you saying that you would have a problem with that?
No, I like effort. So if I can see your effort, if I can see, just don't give me no rose petals and all that type of shit. Like,
you hyper focus on the rose petals.
That's the issue. That's the issue for sure.
So my thing is, honestly speaking, man, is that right there. I mean, it is. I mean, forget the antagonist shit. That is crazy.
Are you into sports?
That was the example the lady gave in the video too, though, y'all.
Yo, Ma, are you into sports?
I like sports.
Who's your favorite sports team?
I like the NFL. I don't necessarily like one team.
You have a team, so I'm trying to get somewhere. Do you have a team?
I guess you could say the Eagles, but I study the entire NFL. Like I'm
all right, so let's say it's Valentine's Day. You come home with me, your girl got Eagles everything and tickets to Eagles. Well, the season over on Valentine's Day, so let's say she got Eagles everything. And she got like a voucher for any game next year, for next season. Would that be would you feel less of a man, or like would that feel like princess treatment to you? If now this is what you like, this is your thing, it's all Eagles. Now how do you feel?
Yeah, no, I think that as long as the primary thing that she's doing is based on research and effort and studying me, then I'm good. But I know me personally, like anything that I want, I can buy. Anything I want, I most likely got. But if you study me and find me like the small things, the small details, and I'm like, yo, I like that. Like she paying attention to what the small things that I'm saying. Like, but I don't know. I'm not one of them niggas like don't big money me, like that don't turn me on. Like you coming with the big money shit. It don't turn me on. Like,
is it big money? Like, cause like I think that it and not to get too personal, right? Because I don't like to personalize this. Is your girlfriend rich?
No.
So that could be right there. That could be where like there's a misconnect. Because the big money thing, I'm gonna be honest, in my household, that's just regular shit. Like certain shit, and my woman's established. I'm not saying that yours isn't. My woman's in a certain tax bracket, so certain shit just be right. You know what's so crazy? I can't make this shit up. I was just sitting on my back patio. And I was like, babe, like, what's the car of your dreams? I can't make this shit up. I'm thinking she probably gonna say like the Barris G-Wagon or whatever, some degular shit. And she said a G50. And at first I was sitting there, I'm like, oh, you want the bullshit ass little Infiniti? She was like, no, the Jet. You dig what I'm saying? So it's just one of those things where, and that's not even like a flex. I'm not being funny, or any of that. But when you're dealing with people that are in certain tax brackets, right? The thought definitely counts for sure. But like a lot of things, when you, like you said, you have everything that money can buy, or you can afford to buy everything that money could buy. So maybe like the gesture, maybe if she feels like, well, you know what, I know for a fact that Mont has this or has that. Let me go ahead, like you said, pay attention. I'm not flexing though. This is real shit. I think that, like he said, my fault. I'm getting carried away. We hyper focused on the fact that it was roses, right? But you don't think that your woman should be doing anything as far as financial, correct?
No, I'm not saying that. That's how a woman typically shows you that she cares. She spent some type of money. Yeah.
Right, but what I'm saying is, as far as you though, right? Because like we want to talk about you for like, but you don't really feel like your woman finances. That's not really somewhere that she should have to. Like you got that held down.
For one, any money my woman spend is my money anyway. Right?
Okay.
It's all my money regardless.
Sure.
But I've seen women do shit like surprise they man and like pay off his house or do some crazy stuff like that. And I'm like, I'm just one of those guys. I appreciate the journey, right? If my woman, when I don't have a dream car, I think don't get offended. I think having a dream car is gay, right? I just think you make money, you get the car you want. It's just that simple. But let's say my woman is like, yo, you love this car. I went and bought you this car. I appreciate the journey. I'm here for the journey. I'm not here for the stuff, right? I'm like, you just bought me a car. Oh, I don't have to work for it. I don't like that. I love the journey, the process. That's what I like. That's what I'm saying.
Cool beans. I land my plane. Like I said, we in two different relationships with two different. So no, and that's why I had to make sure I'm like, okay, like her money is your money. What she spends is what like say not cool. But go ahead, my fault.
Work for me.
Yeah, no, I think I was understanding like, yeah, because the money thing is not really like something that I get like blown away by, But I'm listening to Mont. Like, let's say she put candy on the bed. You heard? If her favorite candy is Almond Joy and mine is Snickers, it need to be Snickers on the bed. It can't just be a gesture that she liked. It has to be thoughtful with me, you know, and being thought of while it's happening. So I can hear that. Also in the video, that's why I wanted to make sure we understood it. She said, "Don't buy him a PS5 either." It wasn't just flowers. You see, that was in the beginning of the video, but we kind of glossed over it. So she was being hyperbolic and saying, "Listen, fuck that nigga. This is the day for you to be pampered." Also, vagina is not a gift. There's no way I get the same vagina every week, and then because it's Valentine's Day, you think it comes from Superwoman vagina. It's the same shit. That cheap, because it's not even Victoria anymore. It's Amazon, because it come in one day. Y'all get that shit with the crotchless joint, like we fool. No, it's the same vagina. You just in a cat suit, right? So stop trying to gift us vagina. All right, let's just get that clear.
You know,
I think
that
I think.
I promise you, mine's the same vagina she had the day before.
Yeah, but I think.
Can I say something?
Oh, go ahead, to me.
I wanted to say, because I don't know if this is just a Chicago thing. We always had like Valentine's Day was for the women, and their Sweetest Day was for the men. Like that's how I grew up. Like I never knew. Like I feel so when I see it, I feel like the gifting a man on Valentine's Day has just become a thing that I've seen. But like since I've knew what Valentine's Day was, it always was dedicated to the women, for sure.
What was that other day you said though? I didn't hear you.
Sweetest Day.
Huh?
Swedish? What? Was that
Sweetest Day. Yeah,
Sweetest
and that's why I said that's a Chicago thing. That I just became aware of that. When I said it, they said that's just something Chicago do.
What day is it?
What day is that?
October. I think.
It's in October. Yeah.
It's called Sweetest Day.
It's called Sweetest Day. It's for the men.
Yeah, I'm not joking. Like, I've never heard of this.
The women. So that's what I knew it to be.
What's the best?
But
thing
I
you
don't
got for
have an
me on
issue.
Tuesday?
I feel like you should gift your man. Like it shouldn't take a holiday for you to give your partner. Like
right.
I don't.
The crazy. I mean, first of all,
And it doesn't have to be equal either. Like
but it's also, I mean, because this is also kind of crazy for me because of the simple fact she said basically like reciprocation was a problem. Like she literally even said like it didn't matter what it was. It was reciprocating to a man was a problem. That's the part that really got me. On top of it, it's like use the man the princess if he want what man don't really want something from the woman that he's with. Like, let's be real here. It's not okay. Yeah, babe, lay the flowers out. No, we ain't doing all that. But damn, you might get the polo socks or some shit. Whatever the thing is. But to say that this reciprocation is making, the man, that's crazy to me, man. Like, I don't know where we got lost at when it came to that.
And let's not even give it no more time. I don't think that is worth it. I want to ask the men, and make sure y'all hit the likes and hit the super stickers if you want your questions answered. Us as black men, right? How do you feel when you see a black woman dealing with a white man? Tell her one at a time, please. How does that make you feel? Like, do you ever view her the same? Like, is her value diminished, or like what's your mindset? What's your thought process when you see a black woman with a white man?
It's disgusting. It's diabolical. It's egregious. It leave me lethargic. Like I need to wake up from a nightmare. It's disgusting.
No, what's the word that y'all asked us?
I was yelling "Get Out" for 10 years once I seen the movie. Wow. Yeah, I don't.
True. When you asked us the question about when roles was reversed. No, I wanted to ask him when you asked us the question about
he just asked a different question that we was answering.
Right, but I wanted him to use the same word he asked the women when he
feel threatened.
Yeah, threatened. Do y'all feel threatened?
I got you.
That's what I was asking.
Let me do this. So black men are absolutely not threatened at. Let me get the mic. Can y'all hear me? I want to be crystal clear with this. I'm glad that you worded it that way. So you have to understand everything about a black man is superior to a white man. Everything, our dicks, the way we dance, the way we walk, the way we talk, the way we fight, the way we move, just everything about us. They used to cut our dicks off back in slavery, right? Like just so they could have a fair chance. But let's really get into this. Let's cook on this.
It's trifling.
That's crazy. You
Let me,
said
let me
that.
cook. Let me cook because I'm about to. I'm glad that she positioned it that way. Black men are not intimidated or threatened by white men, right? Because this is one thing that we know. High value white men are not checking for black women. Now let's get into the meat and potatoes of that, right? Not the average John B's or the white boys that want to be black or the white boys that sleep with y'all because it's cosplay and is a fetish. I'm talking about high value white men are not checking for black women. And if they are, it's not the everyday black women that we're thinking about. It's the ones with the afros that's really out with the flower in their hair that don't paint their toenails or none of that. So it's not even end, right? It's disrespectful to their bloodline to bring you black women home. So black men are absolutely not threatened by white men. And I'm gonna go a little bit deeper into this because white women, a lot of them are trained to go seek the high value black man. You're trained to go seek the high value black man. They are trained. They are conditioned. Shut up. You're going to make the potato salad with the raisins in it. You're going to win that black man over. These white men aren't taught that. They're not checking for y'all. And when a lot of them get y'all, they are doing some of the most disrespectful shit to y'all. And then my thing would be this, right? When I see a beautiful black woman with a white man, it doesn't register to you that maybe he's living out a slave fantasy with you. Like it doesn't register to you that when he's fucking you, I'm fucking this nigger pussy. Like you don't think that he's trying to fuck the cotton out of you and things of that nature. See, you have to let's cook for a second. You have to understand, right? And we about to be real. Even if we go back to slavery, they were taking our women, fucking our black women as to act as if they had the up on us, right? The difference is the white women were sneaking down to the nigger coop to get some of that black mandingo. That's the difference. They were coming and raping y'all. The white lady was sneaking down to the coop like, I want to see what that jazz and blues dick about. So no, we are not threatened by the white man. I landed my plane.
I'll just put it like this. I would like to see black women with black men. I believe it like that. Just because it protects my job and stuff, I can't really say what I really want to say.
Has any black man on this panel right now ever wanted to be a white boy?
No.
Has any black man on this panel ever seen a white boy and was like, damn, man, if I could trade lives, I'd be that white boy?
No.
Right?
I mean, probably because of the money, baby.
No.
That's
cap. Yeah, that's cap.
Okay, so let me.
I'll be lying if I say I wouldn't
money. Hold up.
Like money, yes.
Money aside, so outside of the money, have you ever done anything to make yourself whiter or to appease to a white person?
Oh no.
So now hold up. Reverse.
You ever worked the job?
Reverse. Right? Because we played the Uno card. Let's look at the hair on this podcast tonight. It's straightened to look like what? What that hair look like? Why do women put in contacts?
Oh, I don't know.
The hair straightened. I mean, we can go on and on how women go out of there, the blonde wigs, and we can go on and on and on how they'll imitate the white women. I don't know any black men that wanna be like white boys. I don't.
Oh, you mean personally?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, I was about to name a few famous people, famous black dudes. Oh, you talking about on the personal level? Okay, I don't know.
But anyway, my fault though. I landed my plane. I'm going. Y'all go ahead, cook. I'm going. My fault.
I just want to say, y'all definitely.
Black women, the most
some
confident
black
women.
men is definitely threatened by white men. Like I'm just gonna put that.
What would be the reason?
Which one?
Give me a reason.
Y'all are.
Please.
What would be
Can
the
you
reason?
please give us a reason?
Y'all are.
Give us a reason. R is not enough. What is the reason? Why would a black man be telling?
I said y'all are definitely some of y'all are definitely.
You're saying what would be the
man.
reason to me? Like, give it. What would the reason be?
You said what would be the reason be?
Yeah.
Because y'all is.
Why though?
That's not good enough. That's like me saying why is it blue? Because it is.
Yeah, because you I just wanted you to use the word threaten, like you asked us why are we threatened by white men.
And I give you 10 million reasons why we are.
That's why I wanted you to use the word.
I gave you 10 million reasons why we aren't threatened, but I can tell you why the black woman is threatened by the thick butt white girl.
Why?
I can tell you about.
Why would a black woman be threatened by the white girl?
Because she's going to come in and get the high value black man effortlessly.
But it's black women that get high value white men.
She has the ass of a black woman with the mindset and submission of a white woman.
She ain't even answer.
Oh, my fault. Let her answer. My fault.
What I'm
Why are you saying we
you
are
just gave
threatened
the
right now?
example. It's black women who can go get the high value white men.
Lies. It's a lie.
It is. I don't know if y'all look up relationships, the relationships of the type of black women that high value white men have took in. It's crazy.
It's
That happens.
Hey,
Yes,
let
that
me
does.
do something.
That happens, and they take on their kids. That does happen.
What's crazy about this is
Yeah, but the percentage is less
we
than
keep
1%,
playing in it.
though. So
Exactly. We
your
keep
probability
playing in
of
this exclusion.
Mel, let that black woman say that. What did you say, Naughty? What did you say? The percentage is what?
It's less than 1%. Less than 1% of white men are married to black women.
Especially extremely successful ones. Especially.
Well, I see a lot of.
Well, that gets
No,
even
you
lower.
don't.
I
No,
guess
you
on
don't.
social media.
No, she don't. No, she don't. My fault.
Well, on social media, everybody came from two.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. On social media, it's like it is on social media for sure.
I don't ever
see it.
But statistically, it's less than 1%. So
Where's your
those
stat
numbers,
from?
I wouldn't try to press my luck of trying to get with a rich white man because the numbers
I
are not
would.
in your favor. The odds are not going to be in your favor.
So to me, a question.
Yeah, I wouldn't date a white man. I'm
So-
just saying it does happen though.
To me, I got a question for you, right? So we can say that the most sought after black men are black men with money, or athletes, entertainers, these type of things, right? And you can go places and you can see whole photos of NFL teams where 70% of the men have white wives, right? And these are the most sought after men. Where can you find the most sought after women in the black community where most of them are with white men?
I don't know.
You can't.
Yeah, it's a
We
higher
got the one we
percentage,
want.
but per the census, right? Because I wanted Naughty to say both sides of the statistic. Per the census, $100,000 men and women that are black are married to each other at 85% rate.
Right.
So black people that have money marry each other between 83 and 85% per the last census.
Yep.
Now, Tamia, before
See, me
we
personally, that's why I said I
don't worry
don't
about
give a
it.
fuck.
Don't worry about it. Take this walk with me now.
What?
Before we were so rudely interrupted, what makes you think we're threatened? You didn't get to finish.
Because the things that men say, like maybe not you guys, but like I said, it's
Oh, yes.
something that is threatened by the white man, and also
Why? Give
why
us the
like
reason. What did they
me
say?
when y'all asked me that question, I said I don't give a fuck who date who, right? Because I don't give a fuck. I don't have an opinion on it, right? You guys, you just said I'm so disgusted. I'm so this. It makes me this and that when a black woman dates a white man. Why?
Yeah.
Why does that matter so much to you?
Yeah, I think it's
That doesn't
egregious.
like if you
I think
don't
it's
care,
disgusting.
you
I
don't
think
care.
that when a black woman has a white man's baby, that's a white child, right? She's defiling herself to an extent she'll never understand. That's why I'm saying it, not because the white man is better. I'm saying that she's doing herself a disservice. Now I ask you, now that I answered the question clearly, why are you saying it?
Why am I saying what?
That we're threatened.
Because I just think the way that you said it, it seems like it's it makes you feel away. Like anything that makes you feel away, I feel like that's you being like you're jealous in a way. Like I don't know. Like that's just how I feel.
I got a question for DJ Hemp.
Maybe I can't articulate it the correct way, but that's how I feel.
Well, let me.
Are you saying that a
say
thing that
something.
someone will have a disdain for, they're jealous of it?
Um,
Do you have a disdain for
Not-
rapists and pedophiles?
yeah, for sure. That's why I said
Okay.
I'm not
Are you jealous?
articulating it the correct way,
Okay.
right? That's why I said I can't articulate it, but yeah.
I also
Do
think.
you feel-
also
do you-
think something. Hold-
okay.
Can you hear me here?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes,
I
sir.
also think something too, man. I think people keep living in this exception rule, just like this chick that got 8 kids is somebody that wanted, just because you might know that one person or that rare person. Now it just seems like that one exception is supposed to outweigh the majority, because like you just said, you can't even answer that. The fact of the matter is you don't really see that happening that much in damn near any black community. Is there white women with black? Absolutely. But again, when you start talking about numbers, we ain't even got to really go to the statistics. You don't see that often. I think you only pay attention to it when you do get that opportunity. Just like when you, most of the time, when do you see it? Probably at a football game because they done put it on the media. Probably at maybe downtown or something like that. But you don't see that normally. So it's like there's no way you can even put that as like a majority case. And we keep, at least on my behalf, we keep speaking in majority cases, not minority.
Okay, so maybe it's not a majority in majority cases, but just like black men get the soft version black men get the soft version of white women, the softer version. That's how it is when typically when black women is dating a white man. They are soft, they are feminine, they are everything that the black man wants them to be. That's for that white man.
She's a coon.
So why it's not the same?
But why
He is
I
a
got
coon.
a
That's what
but
they
why didn't you express the same type of disdain when it was reversed? You had the
I did.
opportunity to speak. You didn't
You
say
did. I did.
You
Yes,
didn't.
you
No,
did.
you didn't. No, you
I
didn't.
did.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I
We
did.
all he did, dude.
I don't play about this. See, I do this in the world for real. Yeah, so I don't play about this at all. Yeah, it's disgusting. I was very clear about that.
So do you feel you do feel the same way when a black man is with a white woman?
He
Yes.
said it.
Yeah, I've been said
Oh,
that. Yeah.
Okay, that's fair. I just didn't hear the same disgusting with
I didn't
a
hear
hard
all of
exclamation
that.
and all that. You
Yes,
didn't
you
go.
did.
You didn't say it like that.
Get
Yes,
You
you
definitely
did.
didn't say it like
Yeah,
that.
it didn't get this
Yes, you
deep
did.
at all.
He did.
Yes, you
He
did.
did say
Now I
that.
think because you guys have untimely interjection, I wasn't allowed to use all the verbs that I wanted to use. This time nobody interjected, so I got through all my verbs.
So that explains it. So you didn't.
Yeah, I don't play.
He
No,
did
I got
say
through
that.
all the verbs, but I said it very clearly. Yeah.
Kara, relax. No, he did
Yeah,
not. He just said he didn't. He just said he didn't.
Come on, man.
Talk.
Yeah, I said I didn't get to get
said
through
it.
all my verbs. This time I did, but yeah, it was the same. Yeah, I'm consistent in this.
And
I would hope so.
White men want to be like us. We don't want to be like the white man. Yeah, we know if we go against them, we can be locked up, and the chances are that we'll be looked at as the villain. But everything we do, they take from us. Everything they want our looks, they want our swag, they want our joint, they want everything about us. You know what I'm saying? And they can't have that, so they're intimidated about us. We ain't never want to be like a white boy, please.
And
That's
y'all
not-
want y'all want their power. Y'all want their
You know
power.
what? Hold on. I think
That's not to say there's no
that's-
cool white
that's
boys
that-
though. So I'm not going to say that.
It has to be that. Like, if they want
hold
all
on.
of
That's
this
not-
from you guys, right? They want all of this from you guys, right? So you black men, it's safe to say that black people, it just not you want the white man power. You would like to have that type of power.
Wait, hold on. Let me stop you right there. Because I
think-
No, that's what I'm asking.
Y'all
that's what I'm
y'all
asking.
throwing
Let me
around
say
stuff. Y'all
something. I
y'all
can't-
throwing
go
around
ahead.
stuff
Okay,
too
let me-
loosely,
let me
man.
say this.
Y'all using some of these words
Melly,
too loosely.
let me say-
Y'all keep talking about intimidated just because
I
some,
didn't say
if you want-
intimidated. We didn't use that word. I
Yes,
didn't
you
say
literally
that.
just said that, sweetheart. That's the
No,
reason
I
I'm
did
saying.
not say that. He
Okay,
used that
y'all.
word.
I said it, but it was brought up earlier about intimidation.
Everything is keep just because that's what I'm saying. Everything is not intimidating. Just because we may want something that somebody had, that doesn't mean we intimidated by them because we may want that. Like it's
What?
why does it keep?
I didn't say
Just wait a minute.
What's up? Well, Kara, go ahead. You've been quiet, but to me, I've been consistently saying threatened. Hot Boy has said the word intimidated. What, Kara, what were you saying?
I'm because I've been listening and I'm like, it's not about the power with black men because I feel like the most powerful creatures on this earth is black men. That's why they always attacked. They're always and I've seen that. I've seen it growing up. Like they're always attacked. So I feel like if anything, the most intimidating creature on this earth is the black man. Like the black man has the most power. At the end of the day, I don't care what nobody say. I ain't never gonna procreate with no other creature other than the black man. I don't care about what nobody talking about, only because I know the power behind that. So a lot of times when people say that a black man is intimidated by this and that, let me tell you something. I done seen some black men get it out the mud. I done seen black men become millionaires after they done got out of prison when they ain't have nothing to their name. I done seen black men build themselves up. You feel what I'm saying? So I can't really agree and allow that to be the narrative here because that's not.
So that's not the narrative I'm pushing. Like I said, I date only black men. I don't date white men. Never have, right? But what I'm saying is this. Yes, black men are strong. Yes, black men have overcame things. But the thing is this: the power lies in that white man's hands, and we all know this. That's
Right.
a fact. And yes, we may have power, but we can't hold on. We may have the power, yes, but who's more powerful?
I think you mean
Only
like the power to
because only
change
I'm
things.
just saying, like, who's more powerful when it comes to business and even the government?
To
Like,
me,
look
what
at
you
the
gotta-
government. Who's more powerful? The
to
white
me,
people.
but Tim, but what you
I
gotta
see the word.
understand is
Yeah,
what
I
you
see
gotta
the word she's
understand
trying
is
to
this though.
use.
The only reason they
She's
are
trying to use it.
powerful.
I see the
No,
word she's trying to
Melly,
use.
It's because they
Hold
we
on.
can't.
Let Tamia, why don't you
Yeah.
get a response? Go ahead, Akira.
the only reason they are powerful is because they water black men down.
Right.
I'm pretty sure
That's what
if
I'm saying. That's why I'm saying that the black people
the
would
black
like to
men
have.
don't get the equal chance though. Let's be for real. Black men don't get the equal chance as the white man because they already know.
Yeah, if
He
we get
hates me.
100 black men together, we stronger than 1,000 white men.
None of us
I
do.
see what both of y'all saying. I see
Yeah,
what both of y'all saying.
yeah. Well, Tamia is saying that, like, I dig it. Tamia, like, I'm not going to take Akira's position. Like, I think we might be being obtuse. White men got the power. They got a ton of power around the entire world, right? It is what it is. You know, she's not talking about like who dicks is bigger and who like more faster and all that type of stuff and who can, you know, pull herself up by their bootstraps. She's just saying like they got power right now. It is what it is.
Yeah,
They
government
do.
power.
We can agree on that.
That's exactly what I'm saying. I'm not saying, of course, I know black people is powerful. I know that. But what I'm saying is the white people have the power.
Maybe
And it's
control is
proven
the word
every
you
day
mean.
when they kill us in the streets. Like, this is proven who has the power. And black people would
So you
like,
mean
that's what we fought. That's what slaves have fought for. Our rights. Like,
so you mean systematically white people got more power or
right. That's what I'm saying. Maybe that is exactly what I'm saying. I didn't
That's the word she
articulate
was
it that way, but that's
That's what she
exactly
was
what
looking for.
All right, next topic. All right, fuck that shit.
We're supposed to play. What happened to your
Next
card
topic.
game, man?
Next
Is it
topic.
too
Hold
late?
on. Let's go ahead and play this. Play that clip right there. This is a clip from the young lady. Let's play that. Y'all run the fucking the ground. Y'all don't know how to run no movie. Go ahead, play that.
That's not gonna cut it, baby. I'm gonna let Shira 7 say it because when I said it, y'all said I was tearing women down.
Ugly women ain't gonna find no true love. I promise you. Ask any ugly woman. Have you ever found true love, man? Nope. So you can't find true love if you true ugly. You gotta do better. Get up in the morning, brush them teeth, put the makeup on, do your hair.
Put it on.
Okay? Draw them eyebrows, contour them cheekbones, put on some lotion, spray some perfume, take a bath, take a shower. Okay? Take off that bonnet, wear an outfit, not a t-shirt.
When I said that lady in my other video was looking a mess, y'all women came into my comments and said that I was tearing women down. But the reality is we live in a society that is very, very vain. I know that everybody thinks that all women are beautiful, fine 10s and everybody is just so gorgeous queens, but that's not the fucking reality, okay? Y'all are delusional. At the beginning of the video, she said, ask any ugly woman. According to y'all, there's no ugly women to ask. But that is not reality. Ugly people exist. Ugly fucking people exist, okay? Everybody is not a fucking beautiful 10. And before y'all get in my comments, I never said I was a fucking beautiful 10 either. Because I'm not fucking delusional. Okay? Everybody is not a fucking beautiful 10.
What?
You got to put forth some type of effort into the way that you look. You are not beautiful just the way you are. Get your ass up, go lose some weight, go to the gym, work out, get a GLP-1, Ozempic. I don't give a damn how you do it. Get on the table, lay on the table, and let the doctors work on you. I don't give a fuck what you do. But if you want to
Mute Jess. You gotta mute Jess.
You gotta mute Jess.
have more opportunities in life, not even just relationships, just more opportunities in life in general, you cannot be looking a fucking mess. Period, point blank. You cannot. So let this be a lesson to you, okay? Stop for missed opportunities or not having the success that you're looking for in the dating market. Stop blaming everybody else and start looking in that mirror, baby. We got to start looking in that mirror and we got to start figuring out what it is that we can level up. Everybody is not a fucking beautiful, gorgeous 10 and a beautiful, gorgeous fucking queen. Shira said it. Get up, do something with yourself, do your makeup, do your hair, do something, any fucking thing. But walking around looking like Harriet Tubman, that's not gonna cut it, baby. But walking around looking like Harriet Tubman, that's not gonna cut it, baby. I'm gonna let Shira.
What is there really to
Harriet
talk about?
Tubman is a hell of a rapper.
That's easy.
I actually agree to an extent because
I was about to say I want Naeem to go.
while being ugly is subjective.
Why was Harriet Tubman used again?
Because she look based on our beauty standards, she does, you know, the look, the hair, whatever
Walk
she's
around
wearing
looking
her
like a
hair,
slave.
it don't cut it these days. That's all.
Yeah.
And so, and I wasn't even using hair, and that's crazy because I was not even using Harriet Tubman as like for her physical features. It was more so about the fact that she's dressed like a slave because she is a slave.
Yeah, I got
and
it.
women in 2026, you're not a slave. Why are you walking why are you walking around with your bonnets on? Why are you walking around with pajamas on? Why are you walking around looking homely and expecting, you know, this type of princess queen treatment? And you walking around looking crazy. You should not be dressing like a slave in 2026. So that's why I use Harriet Tubman. It wasn't for her physical features.
So I think being ugly.
I guess I'm gonna be the.
It was a little bit about her physical features, though. It was a little bit about like we got to just keep it all the way 100. She was a little rough on the edges. Like if we gonna keep it a bean, you use what you use. You know, I'm going.
Go ahead, Naeem.
The whole, you know what?
Am I broken up or I'm
He got a
clear?
delay, Naughty. He got a delay.
That was the main
Naughty,
reason
can you
why
hear
I
me?
used it.
Check,
Yeah,
check.
man, I gotta. Somebody else. Somebody else. I can hear you.
Go
Somebody
ahead.
else go to my thing straighten out.
We can hear you, Naeem.
Okay, you trying to clear up. Explicit, were you done expressing what you were trying to?
Nah, I was trying to say, like, so I got this theory, right? That ugly women have all this confidence, though. Like, and they got this confidence because some of them, their parents knew they was ugly, right? So their parents was telling them, like, look, don't let nobody tell you ugly. Don't ever listen to nobody. Don't let them tell you that. So they got this confidence that was built like from the ground up. So you see them with their chest out. So I don't agree that they won't find true love because truth be told, I done seen some ugly people with some people and been like, damn, how that happened? You see it all the time. I think ugly people who are what Naughty said, who don't apply themselves or put effort into themselves or have that confidence, they won't. But it's a lot of confident ugly people out here who legit will find a motherfucker real fast, who never without a man.
Sometimes
Yeah,
them other
that's
girls,
true. And
they
then
be
when
having
they
good
come all
coochie.
on social
That's
media
it.
and say that they were being that they got manipulated. And
Yeah, I don't know about that explicit.
I know some ugly people who right now.
Yeah, but you know more ugly people who right now not.
Well, I know some fine people who right now not.
Yeah, but so now you're making a case for what exactly?
I'm saying
Yeah,
because
that
I don't think it's
acceptance thing we
necessarily
talking
just. I think it's what she said that you have to put some effort into yourself. I don't care who it is. If you're not putting no effort into yourself, if I'm walking around in a bonnet looking like a fucking slave, I don't care how beautiful I am. It's hard to see through that.
Okay, so you're saying the ugly people that you know put effort into themselves and therefore got a positive result.
Absolutely, they put effort into themselves and they have the confidence of a fine person.
May I say something real quick, right? If you're beautiful, like especially like a really beautiful woman, bonnet, overalls, straw hanging out your mouth, you're a bad motherfucker. You're a bad. You just roll. It don't matter. You can't do no wrong, respectfully. So I think that you get a lot of women that think that they're beautiful, but it's the difference between being beautiful and being made up and cleaning up well. Those are two different things, right? Then we talk about ugly because we get into looks, right? I know a lot of ugly women that are sexy as shit. Like they got a sex appeal out of this world. So you get a lot of women who get the false belief just because they're good looking and they can't figure out why that ugly chick can take her man is because of her sex appeal. It's the way that she's able to make that man feel. So that's why a lot of these so-called good looking women will get skipped over because her sex appeal is on 10,000. Respectfully, y'all go ahead. I just wanted to make sure we don't skip over those parts.
Yeah,
I agree, but that play into that confidence that I was talking about. You see that ugly chick with all that confidence, it makes her sex appeal that way. Like I see it all the time. You see
I
that
disagree. I disagree, explicit. Let me just say this, right? You're talking about confidence. I don't give a fuck. If I got a 1-inch dick, it don't matter how confident I am with that 1-inch dick. That 1-inch dick's still a 1-inch dick, right? And so that will become it's self-proclamation, right? It's me proclaiming like I'm running around with this energy like I'm that nigga. 1-inch dick is 1-inch dick. Butt ass ugly is butt ass ugly. I don't give a fuck about your guy. I know plenty of people that's horrendous in the look department, and I'm not trying to hear none of that confidence shit. But I'm gonna hit y'all with the favorite line. It's the confidence for me, because where the fuck is you getting that? Respectfully.
I'm landing.
I want to say, I guess I'm the oddball out, but I think when people say they don't like stop wearing bonnets and shit, I think that's like anti-black, and it's only because black women do it. That's why. But I mean, I don't mind the shit. I don't mind it at all. Like I feel like everything that black women do try to get like policed. Don't wear pajamas in public. If she go, if the corner store.
Right.
No. If I'm going,
Encouraging
listen. If I gotta get some bread and the store is literally on the corner, you mean tell me I gotta iron some jeans? I gotta go lay her hair down. I gotta go put like I don't. Just like if I want to go to the store, I might just throw on some fucking shorts, or I might throw on a dirty white tee. I'm going right there. So in reverse, why can't women do the same?
Because
like I just don't. I think.
I don't think
because it's not the same in
Why ain't the same?
bro.
So
I don't.
Oh my goodness, man.
So it's okay for you. So if you was going to the store, it's okay for you to wear pajama pants. For you to wear pajama pants. You going right down the street to the store. We're not. Wait. We're not talking about going to the Suns football game. We're not talking about that. We're talking about the post office, which is down the street.
What you said.
Why is I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Presentation is
Because
everything.
men are
Melly was trying to respond.
What the standards that's held for a man is different for a woman, man. We damn they can walk around here looking crazy after work and all the stuff like that. If a female sit up there and go to the freaking airport with goddamn bonnets on, slippers and pajama pants, you telling me that looks okay? Come on, let's be
You're not
honest,
supposed to
bro.
get fly. You're not supposed to get fly.
No. We gonna
You're not
shift
supposed to
it.
get fly at the airport.
No, let's not. Just like I just asked you, if a female come through the airport, which a lot of them do, with bonnets on, slippers, and pajama pants, are you saying as a man that look okay? Don't shift the goal.
It doesn't bother me. It wouldn't bother me.
Okay.
Okay, can I say
it wouldn't bother
something?
me.
All right, cool.
It's called home training. As a woman, my mother raised me to know that there are clothes that you wear at home. You wouldn't wear your house coat outside. Your robe. You wouldn't wear it outside. There are certain things that you just don't do. It's called home training. My mother taught me that you don't wear your pajamas outside in the world. You wear them to bed. You wear them around the house. You don't wear them outside the house. Your bonnet is something that you sleep in. There is a way to go out the house and still be comfortable without looking like you're going to bed. I have all kind of joggers. I got every Adidas jogger you could possibly think of. When I slip them jokers on, they feel just like pajamas. I have a bonnet that looks like a hat. It's satin lined, but it's not a bonnet.
So you're classier because you have Adidas sweats on.
Because I'm
at
wearing
the post office.
clothes outside.
So
it's not about being classy.
Do you think the standard for a female is the same as a man? I'm just asking.
Not with everything, no. Not of course not with everything. Of course not. They can't do what we do. But in certain things, yeah. Like this, it doesn't bother me. It doesn't bother me.
So looking presentable, you don't think it's required for a female? Looking presentable. We ain't saying glamour.
It depends what we're talking about.
Yeah, it's required.
It depends what we're talking about. If you're going to I think it depends the situation. Like I said, if she got to go run and get eggs from the corner store, she shouldn't have to go get fully dressed to go put eggs on. It already take women more work anyway.
Now here's all
to get ready than a man. Like we can do anything.
Presentable. You can if you can wear you can slip on some jogging pants. You can take off of your sleeping clothes and look presentable to go get those eggs.
Well, here's
not saying she had to get fully dressed.
And nobody talks about when Latino women do it either. It's only because it's black women do it. I see them
let us speak. Don't let us speak, man.
Do you go to sleep in your street clothes? So you'll wear your pajamas outside. Go
Shit,
to the
sometimes.
store. No. You'll go to the store in your pajamas. Go outside in the outside world. Then come in and get in your bed in them same clothes.
I don't wear pajamas. Men don't. What are pajamas? I never wore pajamas a day in my life. What are
Point being,
pajamas?
you will sit in your
Like-
bed in the same clothes because you. Do you hear how ridiculous this sounds? So I'm going to wear these clothes outside in the world, and I'm gonna come back in the house, and I'm gonna sit in my bed. I'm gonna go to no, pajamas are for bed. I was trained properly.
So everything you do is down the line. Everything you do is down the line.
That's the man. We
Everything you do is everything.
Clearly,
Everything you do.
What you drinking
You
right
do
now?
everything you do
Right?
that's meant.
What you drinking right now out that jug?
Wow.
No
It's
home training. What is that? Get a cup.
Green tea, Turkey Hill.
No home training.
Green-
So the conversation
tea.
is done. It's done.
Yo,
Naeem. Right here.
I'm ghetto. I'm ghetto. There's no denying that.
This why you
I'm
think it's
ghetto.
okay to wear bonnets and pajamas to the store.
But I don't act like I'm not. I'm not up here acting like I'm ghetto. Like I'm not acting like I'm not.
So
Like,
can
like
we
everything.
admit that?
So I
Can
would
we,
never wear.
so
Get
can
the
we
fuck
admit
outta
that
here.
wearing bonnets outside is
Get the
ghetto?
fuck out of here. Everything.
Yeah.
So Naeem, can you admit
What
that?
happened?
Can you admit that going to the store in pajamas and a bonnet is ghetto?
Yeah.
I don't mind that though. If it's, I
That's
don't
what
mind
brings
ghetto. That's the
you
thing.
over
I
there.
don't mind ghetto.
It's
Like what the
ghetto.
fuck? I don't mind ghetto.
What's your next topic?
A nigga could wear do rag at the airport. You
Yeah,
can
but
wear
that's
do rag at the
different, like,
airport. What's the difference?
When I think about it, right?
What's the difference?
Like, I'm trying to imagine my woman leaving the house in her pajamas, right? And I just can't.
You know what
would
she
never
is.
do that in a billion years.
You know what
She
she.
would-
You know what she.
only
Wait.
put 'em on
So
to
if your
go to
girl
sleep.
go out, if your girl, if
Now go ahead. Actually, what you saying?
yo, you know what's crazy though? Because the people in the comments never say when I say fire shit, they never say nothing. That's how you know. That's, I got the biggest hate
what you
base
about
in
to
here. You
say?
know that, by the way. Because when I'm cooking, when I'm cooking, they'll never be like, damn, I ain't killed that. But when it's that, when it's like, so all I'll say is this: keep it for the people in the comments that's listening. At least keep it like keep the same energy when I do say fire shit. Let's just keep it balanced. That's all I say. You know what I mean? But anyway, I
You are what
appreciate
you're
appreciate the fan love, whether good or bad. But
You are what you attract.
so, Mott,
Naeem.
if your girl decided, if your girl did decide to go to the post office and she got some pajama pants on, is she not the woman you think? Is she ghetto now? Is she not like that's what like?
That would
Is
just
she
be
ghetto?
so. It would be so foreign for her to do that. If she did it one time, of course, I'm gonna be like, "Yo, what you on? Like that's different. That's new."
That's
Yo.
crazy.
Yo,
That's
you.
crazy.
I
Why
think
is
y'all.
it that everything that's degenerate? Is
Yeah, a lot of y'all hard.
anti-black?
Y'all hard on the hoes, man.
I'm not with the.
Damn, did you
Y'all
just
hard
say
on the
that?
hoes, yo.
I'm not with the do-rag shit either though. Like,
Huh?
I'm not giving
I'm
no
not with it either.
passes
You
for
shouldn't
none
be
of
able to
that
do
shit.
that. I
I'm
agree.
gonna tell you, there's a reason how you do anything is how you do everything. We are the representatives for all the degenerate, quote unquote, ghetto shit that people look down upon, right? That they propagandize against us. And we wonder why people don't take us serious because we play into these stereotypes. And they wonder why we underrepresented in so many categories and we can't get no respect and we can't get no business loans because nigga think it's cool to be quote unquote ghetto when ghetto is a place where people of the same culture reside in poverty. Right? Y'all niggas think that shit funny, right? Until in 2053 we a permanent underclass because don't nobody take us seriously. That's the coon shit I be talking about. I'm done.
Facts.
What's next?
So
Y'all
I
want some
agree,
snacks
and I've
in the
been
movie
quiet.
theater? Or that's too ghetto
I've been
too. That's
quiet.
ghetto.
I've been quiet, right? So I actually want to touch on that as well. Like who are you around? What are you around? And this is my thing. If you don't care how you're perceived, cool. I would and y'all gonna call me uppity nigga and all of that. I don't even want to be around niggas that wear do-rags outside. What are we doing? Where are we going? Like I'm well dressed. If you know, and for people that know me in real life, I'm put together in real life. Like niggas clean. Like Hamp was at my house early. He set my microphone up. Like niggas live good. Like they dress good. Like at 40, I'm 40. I'm not 21 years old. So like that's not appeasing to me. We outside with and men are wearing bonnets. This shit is just scary out here. But as a man, I feel like you operate. Yeah, these dudes freak the fuck out. But as men, you carry yourself like a man. That's like seeing a 40-year-old man with his jeans hanging off his ass. You don't got a belt on. Like, what are you doing? Mustard stain on your shirt. Like certain shit just look like ignorant, but poverty-stricken shit. And so I don't think that men are. How about this? I don't think that any woman that was raised properly, right? Because everybody's not raised properly. Everybody's not raised to have a certain esteem about themselves, right? But I grew up around, my grandmother raised me classy. I don't know what it's like to see her without her nails done. I don't know what it's like to see her without her hair done. I've never in life seen her get up to go outside and not be dressed properly or appropriately, or however you want to put that. So I think that it's about how a lot of people are raised. Even if I'm going to the store for a loaf of bread, I never know who I might run into on the way to go get that loaf of bread. And it just is what it is. And I'm gonna keep it 100. A lot of times I think that we get overly comfortable because nobody is saying anything to us about this shit. And listen, I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 today. I just wanted to run to Walmart real quick. I just wanted to go get a bag of apples, and I had my pajama pants on. My wife like, where the fuck you going? I'm like, damn, I'm tripping. I'm getting overly comfortable. But it's just a thing. And I get it how we get lost in comfortability, but it has to be like some type of standard. And are we easier on men than women? Absolutely. I mean, I think that we hold women to a higher standard when it comes to dressing, but you're probably not going to see me at your mall with my do-rag on to the side. Now I'll walk around my neighborhood or something with it on. No one's going to see me, but to really, really be out and about, do-rag on, pants sagging, blood in my ear, like it, you know what I mean? It's my fault. But yeah, I just wanted to say that. And hair uncombed. We can go on and on. But what's the next topic? Do we have another clip or what? What are we doing? Because we almost had like let me get another clip up here. Make sure y'all hit the likes. Make sure y'all hit the super stickers. And my thing is this: if you want some ghetto stuff, be ghetto. Like be as ghetto as you want to be. It don't affect me none. I could care less. I just won't roll my window down. But yeah,
I got a topic for you.
What's the topic?
I got a topic for you.
What is
Actually, yeah, no. I mean, it's something that's triggering that to be honest. I seen because you mentioned this earlier about the clip. I seen the clip earlier. Well, I think it came out maybe earlier this week. It was about a young lady. It was on what they call that, Jones? A Nice Conversation podcast.
Okay.
And she was black female. I think she was like 24 years old. Long story short, she was unhappy. She had 2 brain surgeries. Her man was taking care of her. Then after a while, he lost his job. I'm assuming probably from taking care of her. And then she felt as though because he didn't have the means, she said that she felt grown, as she said, and she was just trying to figure out at which point should she leave.
Didn't we do that
after
already?
he was?
No.
Okay.
What did he do, Melly?
You said what did she do?
What happened?
She's 24 years old. She had 2 brain surgeries. She's in a relationship. Okay. Her man was taking care of her. She even admitted he was wiping her ass, coming up there doing everything he was supposed to do. But the thing was, now that she's well and all the stuff like that, and she's, I guess, back in motion, he obviously must have lost his job. She's mad that they're not going out on dates like that. Basically, he's not, I guess, being the man that he used to be. And now she wants to leave him. She even admitted he was amazing. He was doing everything he's supposed to do. But now she wants to leave him because he don't have those means no more.
Mm-hmm. He was holding her down through the surgery and everything.
Yes.
Yeah.
So let me, I don't think that this is a topic, like, and I get that why it's triggering. I don't think that is nothing that we need to like spend a gang of time on. So I'll give you the abridged version of what Mel was saying. So pretty much, the young lady was 24 years old. She said that the man was perfect. He was amazing. He is an amazing man. He done everything. He wiped her ass. He washed her up in the shower. He was with her through all types of surgeries, all types of trauma. And once she got better, he lost his job. And now she wants to know how long should she stick around, right? And so to sum all of that up, she's extremely ungrateful. But this is why I always tell people, right? Your worth is worthless to people who do not deem you valuable. And that's what that really boils down to. You can literally be an amazing person. You can be a spectacular person. But if I deem you regular, or if I view you as discardable, I'll discard you whenever I'm ready. And so she was a user, an abuser, a manipulator, and an opportunist. And we can go ahead and land that plane. For everybody that just got the super chats, we appreciate y'all. We're going to get on this last topic. And the topic is, I'm about to play this joint right now. Let's go ahead and get into this.
Hold
Play
on.
this queen.
And I go 50-50 with and I go 50-50 with a nigga, but I'm cheating for sure. For sure. For shit show. For surely cheating. Somebody gotta get the other 50. Hold on. And I go 50-50 with a nigga, but I'm cheating for sure. For sure. For shit show. For surely cheating. Somebody gotta get the other 50. Hold on.
Let's talk about it tonight, man. How do we feel about that? Black women down bad today. I'm sorry.
Shit look crazy.
Just say how much the coochie costs.
She
At
look like
this point, I think everybody don't need a microphone.
Another thing too, I think we confuse. I think we getting it mixed up. A lot of these people are they're comedians. They're not. They're trying to be comedians, trying to go viral, and so we can play it in podcasts for conversation. So a lot of these people aren't serious. But I will say this though:
consumers can't see that.
comedian TK.
though. The consumers can't see
Then
that.
you just if you can't, then you just slow them.
They
But
can't.
but
They're
I will
taking everything.
TK Kirk. The comedian TK Kirkland said, if I pay all the bills, I'm cheating. So she basically said the reverse of it, kind of. So,
I mean, but that's the thing though, like, because we tried to put like a comedic spin on it. There are a lot of women, right? Because they push this narrative, like we got to stop Captain Save every hoe, right? There are a lot of women who literally feel like if I am going 50-50 with a man, he is not a man, he's a roommate, and I'm going to do and come and go as I please. There are a lot of women who push that narrative and that really feel that way. If a man is doing 50-50, he's half a man, and I'm going to get his other half of coochie to another man that can pay for my leisure. Respectfully. Now can we talk about it?
you on mute, man.
Oh, my fault. Go ahead, good brother. Go ahead.
I was saying if she'll cheat because of that, she'll cheat anyway. So that's just an excuse. She just cheat. You're either a cheater or you're not. So she's using the 50-50 thing as a justification. You know what I mean? So if it's in you, it's in you. If it ain't, it ain't. Some women you couldn't pay to cheat. Like, you know what I mean? Like it's just not in them.
My thing is, if you looking for a man who you think should be 100% provider, why would you settle for a man who asking you to go 50-50? So that's where you're going wrong in the first place. Like, you already don't have no respect for this man to begin with. So why would you start this relationship off like this?
Mm-hmm.
Like, to me, it don't make sense. Like, okay, so you asked me to go 50-50, so now I'm gonna go give my coochie to somebody and then do what? Like, that's gonna make what? That don't make sense to me.
Man, I don't know. She looked like E.T.
Go ahead, Ham, say it, because I was ready to say the same shit, man. This is what we talking about?
In truth, what she said, if you read her caption. But
she said,
but people watch these videos and it validates their own thinking, right? So now it makes them feel like they're not the only one thinking like this and that their way of thinking is right. If I'm looking for 100% provider, I'm not settling for a guy who's asking me to go 50-50. It's that simple.
Y'all shouldn't, honestly, men will do it, but keep it tall. Y'all really don't have no business asking for a nigga to pay 100% of your shit.
I don't ask that, but I'm just saying.
I'm saying, generally speaking, you don't have anything of value to trade for that. There's nothing that you bring in where you should be requesting that the man pay 100% of your bills. Now, there are men of us that do, right? Because we understand, we understand the things that we're responsible for. But generally speaking, like women saying, I deserve this and that, like you can't quantify that. You can't qualify that. Talking like that.
That level of entitlement is just crazy in general, though.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with a woman wanting a man to pay all the bills. It depends on what she plan on doing. As long as you're gonna give me everything that I need, everything that I'm asking for, I'm cool. Yeah, You know, have your double
That's
standard.
weird,
I
though.
don't complain about them at all.
So you saying as long as she cover you on every other aspect, you're fine with?
As long as she agree to the terms of our relationship, which is I'm the leader. At the end of the day, you do what I say. Of course, I'm not a tyrant. I'm not going to say that to you, but that's how that works. You know, you the manager of the home. These type of things, like you assume your position, you can have everything you want.
Right. When you say, I don't know if
Well, that's really.
I get
That's
what
really
you
the
saying.
thing.
Like, okay, leave, but you do what I say. Like, what
Yeah.
does that mean?
Yeah. So
Right? Because
ultimately,
do you believe that you can listen to your woman as well? Do you believe that?
absolutely.
Okay. So that's what I was.
When you say listen, you mean like take into consideration the
Yeah, take
information
her.
she's giving
Yeah,
you.
her advice, whatever take into consideration of her ideas or.
Yeah, that's her job. That's her job is to be a second set of ears for
Lamont,
you.
you gotta be a little bit more.
I got a question for
brave.
Tamika. How much mouth do you think that you're allowed when a man is paying every single thing in the house? Like how much mouth? Like how much grace do you think you get with your mouth when you offer nothing but mouth?
I don't think that. That's what I'm saying. That's why I don't believe in that. A man pay 100%. I don't. That's not what
That's not the question, sweetheart. The question is this: if a man is providing 100% of every single thing as far as financial, how much grace do you think that your mouth, like how much mouth are we supposed to?
He's not. He's probably not gonna ever want to hear shit from you. Like
No, listen. Hold up, listen.
I don't feel like you should have grace. Like I don't feel like she should say shit. Like you shouldn't have a voice. Like bitch, shut up. Like that's what I feel.
Okay, there we go. That's how you answer a question.
Okay. Yeah, like shut up.
But to me, how does it work? So if you pay the cable and the phone bill, now you get to talk more. Like, what does this mean? How does this work?
No, it's not. No, I don't think that you should talk more. I feel like you should be able to tell your man your ideas, or even if you have a different perspective or outlook on a certain situation, you should be able to voice that. Like that doesn't matter.
What's the difference though? If you pay 50% of the bills or you pay 100% of the bills, what changes? Or I pay 100%, what changes?
I feel like when you pay 100% of the bills and you're the sole provider, I feel like women. This is why I can't be in that type of situation, right? Because I feel like women will shut up and not speak. You get what I'm saying? Shut up when the man is paying all of the bills.
What about
Like,
50%? Why shouldn't she shut up then?
why shouldn't she shut up then?
Yeah. Does her money make a difference? Why she shouldn't acquiesce to her man?
What do y'all want
I'm
to
not
talk about?
saying like wait, because I think I'm misunderstanding what y'all asked.
I want to help her out so bad.
Right, 'cause, like, I think
You've articulated that you think you can buy in.
Hold on. We convolute because as you guys can see, Tamia hasn't answered the question in 2 hours and 56 minutes. We're gonna get one before we get out of here. Okay. So you know you my man's, right?
Hold on, wait. So you said
Nigga, you wait. Let me ask the question.
Okay, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, thank you. And I love you first and foremost.
Okay, go ahead.
You explicit get on my nerves. So what changes about your voice being less or more when he's paying 100% and when he's paying 50%? What's the difference? Why wouldn't you acquiesce to your man?
Me personally, I would have a voice either way. Me personally.
That's crazy. She glitching.
I would have a voice either way. Me personally.
But Tamia, you've already articulated that, like, yo, I can't be in that situation where he paying all the bills because I'm gonna pay something.
Right,
because
that's
you feel
what
like
I'm saying. Like either way, I'm gonna have a voice.
Yeah, but Tamia, what if I told you that it's no way that you can buy in, whether you paying 50% of the bills, whether I'm paying 100, you can't buy into like leadership. You just can't. It's not possible.
That's why she switched it. And I agree with Mont, Tamia. He's saying, listen, he making a decision. The wise counsel should be the person you lay with next to. So why wouldn't you inquire, babe, what you think about X? Right? It may now to be fair, it might just be a formality, right? I might ask you that, Tamia, and I already know what car I'm gonna buy. I'm like, babe, what you think? What car should we get? You I already know, I already put the down payment down, but I might just include you for the sake of. There may be a time where I might actually want your input because it might be under your expertise. So like my wife has a doctorate in education. So when we start going to schools with the kids and things of that nature, that's her expertise, you see? So I'll either delegate it to her or inquire with her because she knows about the subject.
Right.
Yeah.
So
My
you
thing
allow
is,
her to lead where she's strong.
No, I delegate.
Okay, so you delegated to her because she's more knowledgeable.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. That's what I was asking him. That's the question that I was asking mine. Like, will he delegate to his woman if she asks?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was asking because he said
Yeah.
that the way that he said it at first, like I forgot how he worded it, but the way he said it, I was asking.
So I see a lot of people say things, right? Like when you're dealing with these women who don't do anything financially, right? They feel as though my man should value my opinion, right? And I am not saying that I am in disagreement of that, but what I am going to tell you about a man that provides 100% of everything, it is extremely hard for him to look at you like an equal. It just is. It just is. And so that, like, I think that's where like the miscommunication is. I take care of every single thing with finances. Why would you think that I look at you like an equal? I don't. And so that's why you get a lot of these rich ass men that are like, if I'm paying for everything, I am going to do what I want. I'm going to fuck who I want. I'm going to come in when I want, because they don't look at you like another adult. They look at you like a liability, and you treat liabilities the way that you want to treat them. And like I said, go ahead, Dad. You want to say something?
No, I'm listening.
Oh, and so I see a lot of women that are like they fight that tooth and nails, right? And the funny thing about it is most women that complain about having to be quiet or having to talk less, they don't even have a man in their presence to talk less for. They don't. Because women that are really put up, it's an unspoken thing. And it's not even you're with a man who's requiring you to just shut the fuck up, but you are going to give that man a certain grace to be like, look, this is the thing you got to understand about women that are really like put up, and not the poverty put up. I'm talking about put the fuck up. Nobody is going out of their way to start fights, to start arguments, to snoop through phones or any of that. Nobody in heaven is trying to go see what they do in the hell. Respectfully. And that's just real as it gets. And so what happens is you get a lot of these women who act like they want 1000% providers, but do you really? Because you feel like if this man, like you said to me, I don't even want a man doing all of that because he's going to get this mouth. He's getting his mouth. He's getting his mouth.
I'm not saying it like that, too, because I do know how to be quiet.
But he's getting some of that mouth at some point. Keep it 100.
No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. Stop, Tamia. No, you don't. No, Tamia. No, we gonna get you. No, you don't, Tamia.
Men are shaking their head.
No, you don't.
Y'all keep on saying. Okay.
Is he getting some of that mouth?
Go ahead,
This is the thing. I'm not listening. This is what you have, and I'm just telling you, like a lot of women who even talk about, first of all, and I'm gonna land with this, 50-50 is not even a conversation for women when it's their norm. Like that's like when you deal with nothing but providers, right? When that's your norm, 50-50 is not a conversation. It's not even, it's just something that just is understood. Like you don't even attract men that move with that energy. When you're one of those chicks, because I know them, I grew up with them. They don't have conversations about 50-50 and who's paying and they don't even attract those type of men. It's like a man that gets an abundance of coochie. We don't have coochie talks. Like, what are we talking? This is the norm. This coochie is going to get punished. This is not a conversation piece. So, and what I've noticed about 90% of the women who even talk about provision and providing, they don't have a man paying 7% of anything. How do you feel about that, Naughty? You've been quiet. Talk to us.
Naughty.
Well, I kind of got a delay a little bit. So, yeah. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. Could you hear Truth for the last 2 minutes?
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
She's still on delay. Tell her go back out and come back in.
Okay, good. Yes, I was listening because I was on a little bit of a delay. But but basically, I agree. So when it comes to the whole 50-50 conversation, I've never once ever had a conversation be like, okay, so this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna pay these bills and you're gonna take care of this and that. There's never ever been a conversation. But I just have a question that I haven't gotten an answer to. When it comes to a man that is paying 100%, like he's built himself up to where he's making, he's making the money, he's making over 6 figures, and he's being able to take care of you and the kids and whatever. He's paying for 100% of everything. What is it that you actually have to talk to him about? Like, what do you have to advise him on? What does he need to be talked? Like, what do you need to talk about? Because he's already built himself up. So if you're not in that predicament or you're not in that space, right? He's above you because of hypergamous dating, hypergamous relationships. What is it that you actually have to say?
Does money make a person perfect?
Oh my God.
Do you hear me?
I'm sorry, I told y'all I got a delay.
Yeah, Naughty.
Does money make a person perfect person?
No, absolutely not. No.
Right, then, so it's always something to work on to do. Like it's always something to work on. Or
Absolutely not.
I think you don't have a conversation with your man outside of like finances.
So I get that.
Right, that's what I'm asking. Like I'm talking about just
obviously. But what I'm saying is that.
Her stuff messed up again.
Bro, it's rich men out here that don't even know how to wash clothes.
Let me answer y'all since I'm
What they gotta wash clothes for?
since my thing is delayed.
That's my point. They never had to do it or cook anything.
Let me backtrack. So let me answer y'all. So what I'm saying is, yes, obviously you're gonna have conversations with your man. Yes, obviously you want to be with somebody that has good character. But what I'm saying is that like when you say, "Oh, he gonna get this mouth. I'm not gonna shut up," or you're trying to pay your way into not having to shut up. Like, what is it that you actually are trying to talk to him about? Like that's what I'm trying. That's the part that I'm confused about.
That's not what
There's this stereotype that Black women, we don't know how to submit, we don't know how to be quiet, and this, that, and the third. So that's why I'm asking, what is it that we can't shut up about? Why do we feel the need to have to talk about every single thing?
I think it just depends on what we're talking about, like what's going on. Like I don't feel like I can't shut up. Like that's not what I'm saying. But like if it's something that I need to have a voice about, like say for instance, right? Because say for instance, a lot of successful men, right, that are in that position to pay everything, right? Let's talk about the man that's not treating their woman right. The only thing that they're doing is providing the roof over their head, right? The financial aspect. Those men forget about providing in other aspects as well. So that's something that can be talked about.
To me,
that's fair.
Your last boyfriend told me you walk around the house in your CO outfit. Is that true?
No.
When
that's not true. But y'all don't know. I really am. See, I think y'all don't understand.
He said usually go get your taser when y'all talking about the bills and shit.
I've never been in a position to where a man came into my household and paid all of my bills. I've never even lived with a man before. So if I was put in that position, maybe I would. I don't know what I do.
I think that's why it's hard to understand it though, to me, because here's the thing, you're either gonna trust him to lead or you're not.
The street niggas
I'm
was
sure
with
that I
ain't do
would
that.
trust a man to leave me that'll come to my house.
Yeah,
and
but
pay
when
the
you
bill.
constantly bickering and have everything to talk about behind every decision that he make and everything that he do, then you're not trusting him to lead.
That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. I'm
I
not
got a
saying I'm
question.
constantly bickering at him. That's
Right.
not what I'm saying.
But I got a question, right? As anybody on this panel, especially the women, have you ever had like a 9 to 5 a job?
Yeah.
No, yes, no, maybe so. Okay, so you guys had jobs, right? And is it and you're probably not going to give your boss a whole bunch of fucking backlip, are you? Because that man pays your checks, and you don't want to lose that job. Is that a pretty fair? Like, you're not going to just keep questioning why he's making. Let me cook. You're not going to keep questioning why he's making decisions. Yes or no? It's just a yes or no answer. You're not going to be like, well, you know what, boss? Every day, I don't know why you got to do that, and why you and why you're not going to keep doing that, right? Because you'll probably
I'm
lose
that
your-
girl. Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
You'll be fired.
For sure.
That's that girl.
I handed my
That's that
badge back
jobless
to my
girl.
boss.
Hey, I get it.
Yeah, you're
I
gonna
believe
treat
you.
me right.
No, I
I
believe
work for
you.
you.
No, when I tell you, I believe you. I believe you.
I believe Tamia.
I believe
For
to me.
sure.
I believe you. I swear I believe you.
You're still a
I
CEO to
believe
me.
you too. Look at your face.
No,
Can't
because
stop
like
thinking
I
about
don't care who you are, you're not gonna treat me any type of way, boss or not. You're not gonna treat me anyway.
For sure.
Tamia, you know what you know what I wish for you. I just want you to get you a masculine man who trumps your masculine energy. You gonna shut the fuck up. I guarantee you.
I can't wait. I do too. I do too.
guarantee you. All that
I do
talking you
too.
doing, he is going to shut you
I
up.
do too, but let me tell you this. I don't give a fuck how masculine he is. If he's not
you ain't had
treating
it.
me right, he can get the fuck on. Like, respectfully.
I hear that. I'm
So
talking
respectfully,
about.
let's be a little bit more respectfully, right? A masculine man is not going to put up with that shit. That's what you got to understand. Like, that is what y'all be really having to understand. Like a masculine man will entertain it. He might have a little sex here and there, or a good time, but as far as locking it in, he's not going to lock in with that, because no masculine man is going to continuously be challenged by a woman. It's a pecking order. So as soon as we feel challenged, you know what we do to challenges? We eliminate them. So a masculine man is not going to keep being challenged. He's not going to keep proving to you that he's masculine. He's not going to go out of his way to prove to you that his dick's bigger than yours. He's going to eliminate you. Masculine men like feminine women that exude femininity at all times. Not saying that she's not a feminine woman. She's not a threat to me, but I'm just telling you, if you feel like it's masculinity that she's exuding, right, or that she's showing, I'm telling you, masculine men are not going for that shit. Soft men like strong women, just like softer women like, damn, I think I might have said that wrong. Pardon me. Soft men like strong women, just like soft women like strong men. That's what they're attracted to. It's the opposite attract thing. So when you get an extremely feminine woman, she needs to go to that man for that strength. She needs to go to that man for that aggression. She needs to go to that man for that protection. When you find these extremely brolic and loud and outspoken and women, they always end up with a soft-ass doormat type of man, because they don't want to be challenged. You cannot have two kings in the castle. They can't coexist. Somebody has to just get eliminated. That's why behind every soft-ass man is a strong-ass woman, respectfully. And behind every real put-up, soft-spoken, loving-ass woman is some masculine, barrel-cone, big-chest man that makes her feel like that little woman that she is. My plane's landed.
Are all men with money, are all men with money masculine?
Fuck no. Money has nothing to do with masculinity.
Right. That's what I wanted. I just wanted to ask that question.
No,
That's why we made sure to say, we didn't say men with money. We made sure to say masculine men.
Yeah, I don't even know how money
Okay,
became.
yeah, masculine men, right? I don't think it makes me masculine to have the mindset of, I don't care what a man has or what he can offer me if he isn't treating me right? Because a lot of women circumstantially date. A lot of women can't afford to leave, right? A lot of women can't they can't afford to leave, or they may have low self-esteem, so they stick around, right? So I don't think it makes me masculine for me not to, I don't care who you are or what you can provide for me. you would not treat me any kind of way. A lot of women be in relationships with men who physically abuse them, mentally abuse them, verbally abuse them, just because this nigga got money. You out your mind. There's no way.
Respect is one thing, but we
But
get all
that's
that.
what I'm saying. That's what I was getting at. I'm not that girl. Like when he said, "With my boss, would I be quiet for my boss?" Not if my boss not saying some shit that I don't agree with. Not if my boss not respecting me, because I need you to respect me like I'm gonna respect you, and that's just what it is. So if that makes me masculine, then that's just what it is.
No,
I'm not everybody's cup of tea.
No, it's not. It's not masculine.
I don't see her
right?
saying nothing wrong. She basically saying, yeah, you may have more money and power, but you're not going fucking like you're not gonna disrespect me. Like that's basically what she's saying. Like you're not gonna talk to me any way you want.
I didn't call her masculine, by the way, though. I just want that to be.
Here's the interesting thing, though. Nobody was speaking about somebody being treated poorly, right? And to me, it's not masculine. She has poor etiquette. So that we just need to call bad behavior for what it is directly, right? We don't have to include what men do in any of that. You see, right? A man may not be assertive, right? But he's still masculine because he's a man. You see, just call poor behavior for what it is, you know, and then we can address the behavior. But nobody said somebody was being treated poorly. We're saying there's unquestioned leadership in the household, and while the leader said, they still acknowledge the people that's close to them, right? They still look for counsel for the people that's close to them, right? That was all said, but somehow we got to being treated poorly. Nobody ever said that.
I agree. Her caveat, your caveat, now that you're back, continues to be that if they're not treating you right, but that wasn't the context of the conversation. The conversation is just having a man and you not having so much to say in general. I get that you're saying that if you take issue with something that he doing and he not treating you right, you're gonna speak up. You should. But we saying, what if he is treating you right? What if you find a man who is treating you right? Would you then kind of back down some?
I said yes. I said I know how to be quiet. I said that. But you guys kept on asking me other things. So I've been said yes, I know how to be quiet. If my man is treating me right and he's providing for me, yes, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. But I answered that and y'all kept going on. It was like
to me, you know what?
So that's what confused me, because I already said yes, I know how to be quiet.
To me, you know what? I think you believe what you're saying, but I don't believe what you're saying, right? I think that it's going to be a certain point, and I'm that's what I'm saying. I think you're being genuine. I think in your head you believe that what you're saying is true, but I just don't. And I think that's because at a certain point, when you disagree with something, right? Typically, what you're supposed to do is give your man the benefit of the doubt. Be like, you know what? I chose you as my leader. Maybe I expressed to you, oh, this is what I think is good, and then you make a decision. But I think that once you get to that point, you're going to push back instead of being like, you know what? You my man. You the leader. I trust you. You got us this far. Go do your thing, right? You want to believe that just something. It's going to be so much conviction that you have that you're just going to have to push back on it, and that's literally you fighting to be the leader.
But that's what you think of me, and however whatever you think of me is what you think. I can't change that, but I know what I would do. So
I got a question for the
You
ladies.
know what you would do.
that's what I'm saying. I mean, your opinion, whatever your perspective of me is your perspective of me, right? But I know what I do.
Do you have your own perspective of you?
Yeah, I already explained that.
Okay.
Did you not hear me?
No, because you said you know what you would do.
I'm just saying. I already you have your perspective of me. I already told you what it is with me, right? Okay.
All I'm saying is, you saying I know I would do this. I'm saying that's your perspective of what you think you would do, and my perspective is what I think you would do. But we both have perspectives of Tamia.
Are you? And this is what confused me. Like, what you just said exactly what I said. Like, what? Like, I don't understand.
Super chest too.
All right, let me ask you something. Because y'all keep, the ladies keep speaking about money, and it's just being hypothetical. It seems like when it comes to money, it's a whole different perspective with you. So if a man, and we actually touched on this last week, but I'm just put a little spin on it. So if a man make a little less, if a man make less money than you, would y'all still respect him or consider him masculine?
A man making less money than me does not determine his masculinity.
Going off of what y'all just said, think about that.
No, a man making less money than me. I mean, because how much less money are we talking about as well? Right? Like, is he not? Well, look.
Hot boy, did you catch that? Did you catch that?
No. Let me say.
Okay.
I say that because can he take care of himself? Right? Like, because that's going to alter how I look at him as a whole, not just in masculinity.
Mm-hmm.
So we talking about what are we talking about here? Are we talking about a man who does not have the means to survive because he don't make enough money, or are we talking about a man who just can't pay my bills? You get what I'm saying?
Okay, fine. We boost it up. A man that make less than you, but he can still pay for everything that's going on, all the bills and everything. Would you? Going off of what you just said.
What I just said.
I see the lady.